HAMZAH was here and now he's not.
Why is this guy joining?
Why are you here?
Excuse me?
No.
Surprise, that king is back.
Oh, surprise, surprise!
That says a lot about you lot, you know. You want your kids dead. Pepsi changed their logo after 15 years, but their drink's still shit.
If you were one of the children from Elizabeth Fritzl, if you were friends with him in school, would you banter about the situation?
Hey, your dad's your granddad. What's going on, people? Welcome back to Atypical. This is now our fourth attempt at recording this episode. HAMZAH was here, and now he's not, because we talk about it's now 11:34, and we started trying to record at 10 o'clock. So it's been an hour and a half. As we all know, we should probably stop doing this podcast soon. But
Excuse
we
me?
move.
What?
Lads, how you doing?
Wait, hold
Great
on.
way to start, bro. You go to broadcasting school, the first thing you start talking about is how we should stop. Like, okay, so set
Don't
the
want to
scene
do
here.
this, bro.
Set the scene.
Oh, I don't
set the
remember
scene.
that
Set
being a
the scene?
retro action.
Set the scene, bro. HAMZAH was here, then you
HAMZAH
went
was
here.
here.
Then HAMZAH was
Alright.
here, then you were here.
Yeah.
Then HAMZAH wasn't here, and now you're here.
Yep.
That's,
You set the
that's
scene
how I am.
great there, man.
Everyone
Um,
understood that. Yep.
Yeah, bro. Follow along, bro. It's not rocket science. I'm talking about rocket science here, man. Come on. Anyway,
Masam,
lads.
how's Ramadan been going?
Oh, shut the flip up, bruv. I've heard that prompt 4 times in the last hour and a half. I'm gonna bite my flipping arm off at this point.
Goodness,
It's
bro.
calm. We're moving on. I see so much in this doc here that is dedicated to the guy who's not here right now. But this is a very applicable story because for some reason, this is your holiday, Jay. So I don't know why he prescribed in the doc. Cornwall. Don't know why I see HAMZAH's colours dedicated to Cornwall because
What
he did not
content
go.
whore? What a
Yeah, I
content
know,
whore,
right?
innit?
Absolutely desperate guy, bro. Go on, Jay. Tell
He
us how
never has
Cornwall's
any
way.
topics. What do you want to know? Ask me the questions, innit?
White Cliffs of Dover. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
That's a
Sorry.
different part.
Yeah.
How
no,
long?
that's
How
the
long were
joke.
you out there for again?
5 days. Saturday to Thursday.
Bro, how bored were you, fam? Was the weather trash? Wasn't it raining?
It was sunny for like 2 days and then raining for 2 days. So when it was raining, this is because we're in the
British
UK,
spring,
right?
bro.
We're in the UK. You expect the level of first world amenities, right? These ends have nothing to do if it's
Really?
raining. I
Really?
had no cell reception in the house. So if there's no Wi-Fi, you're done out. There was one road that took you to where we were staying, right? That was one road, and it's like windy, and there's no lights on the entire road. You can only fit one car at a time. So if another one's coming in the
Yeah.
opposite direction, you're done out.
Cornwall's
When
like
it's
that, man.
raining, there's a local town. There's a local town that's like 10-minute drive away, or I don't know, an hour walk, like because you got to walk through some weird places. And the town has nothing in it. Like it's got a few restaurants and like one museum of boats, but that's it. And it's got a cinema, but the cinema, listen to this, bro. The
Cinema, you know.
The
Cinema.
cinema
Can't be worse
is
than
a
that.
retrofitted church.
What?
A church.
Was it good though?
I didn't go see it. The
Bro, they're
cinema-
playing
the-
like
the-
Christian movies, or what's going on? What kind of movies they're playing in the church?
They play normal movies, but it's literally a church they've just turned into a cinema. So
Nah,
all
I
the
refuse to
screens are
believe.
tiny.
I need to see this. What was it called? We'll
My
chuck a
brain
picture
is
up.
going crazy right now. Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
we'll chuck a picture.
I'll
Of, yeah,
find,
yeah.
I'll find the cinema itself and show a picture.
Yeah,
Find the
I'll
name
put
of
it
the
up. Yeah.
Yeah,
Other
yeah.
than
No.
that- Other than that, it was good because we were where I was staying. I mean, we can chuck a picture up of like where I was staying too. And
Yeah,
right,
yeah, we'll
right
do that.
outside. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Right outside, we had a little balcony patio bit, and opposite that was like a small beach. So I was literally looking onto the beach, and then it was the coastline, and that was also next to a bay, like it's called Falmouth Bay, near where I was staying, and that's a big bay for Cornwall area. So you could see like industrial ships and cruise liners and stuff just like literally out on the water in front of you, which was kind of sick.
Mm.
And they put out, because I was staying in Airbnb, so they put out like binoculars on the side so you can like see onto the ships.
Oh,
and stuff.
nice.
That was pretty
I
sick.
hope
That's
I hope
wavy.
you're only looking at ships. You know the beach, right? Is the beach sandy or is it like
KK.
pebbles, bro?
Yeah. I was staring all the way back to Slough. That's what I was doing.
Yeah.
No, it was sandy. It was golden sand.
Ooh, banging. You know those
Nice.
Pebble Beaches?
So
You
dead,
don't rate
man.
Brighton Beach?
Nah, bro. Hell no, bro.
You
I
don't rate
hate
Brighton
it.
Beach?
Yeah, listen, I don't want to be running across the sand and being like, oh, like it's Legos,
Ouch.
bro. Yeah. I don't want to have a Lego versus Pebble competition going on. I don't want to
They're
have
good
like,
to throw in the
that's-
water though. Get some fun out of it.
yeah,
That's
for
a-
about 5 minutes, and then you get bored because you're in pain. You're in pain, bro. What do you mean? I'd rather be like seeing
Let me get a picture up.
Lego
Don's
versus
getting-
Lego versus Pebbles is a good video idea.
yeah.
Is it though?
Is it? Yeah.
I don't
Is
know
it?
if it
What are you
is.
gonna do? We're gonna run over it like 3 different times and make a 10-minute video out of it. I've seen
Bruv,
worse
we've
ideas,
done
to be
worse.
fair.
We've probably done
We?
worse. Yeah.
Hold on, no. that episode got scrapped for good reason.
Right.
And
Can you see
Forbidden
this?
one.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I can see it.
I can't see anything.
That was
Put it up
exciting,
properly as
bro.
well, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll
it was-
put it
So
up.
that was
Can I-
pretty good. And
That's
you could
good,
like
though.
walk all along the coast, which was kind of sick as well.
Cool,
So
bro.
It was good
That's
walks.
vibes.
I would say this though. You know, any individual who lives in these like countryside homes where it's like 20 minutes from civilization and like all they have in that local town is like nothing. Never could be me.
It's
We're not
scary,
really
man.
city boys, right? Because Slough ain't a city, but
Town.
we're
We're town
definitely
boys.
not. We're
Town
town
boys.
boys. But you know, don't say
sounds
that. That sounds
horrible.
disgusting.
Oh,
Don't
fuck
even say
me.
it's town boys, bro.
Town boys.
Town boys. Harsh is going down to town. But you know, when it
Oh,
comes to
she's doing what
countries,
downtown?
Do you what?
What's
what?
Down to
What's
I
town.
doing
don't
down
know.
in what town? what's going
What? What are you talking about, mate? But no, but seriously, the countryside homes are amazing for a local holiday, but never
Mm.
lived there, man.
It's good for short breaks, weekend
Yeah.
breaks. It's good if you're retired and you just want to chill out.
Yeah.
Other than
I
that,
I went out there. I went
really
out there with family a while ago and I had fun. But I was a lot younger and like we did nothing apart from the same as you, just walking on beaches, just chilling with family. But yeah, it was definitely good in bursts because you're not trying to have like a holiday there. You're more likely to go there to get a break and get away from shit. But yeah, it's very nice. Masam, when you said that, I was thinking of the movie Hush. If you like watched that with the deaf girl, and she's out in a secluded area in his house, and it's in the middle of nowhere. Just reminds me of something like that. Like imagine, I feel like if you're living there, you're either old or you're a serial killer. So Jay's probably best for there anyway. But
You know
This is-
what? You know
no,
what
no,
they
no,
say.
I didn't win the
Jeffrey
vote.
J. Epstein.
I didn't win the vote.
Yeah, that's true.
This
Didn't
guy won
Horsey
the
win the
vote.
vote?
This guy won
Horsey
the
won the
vote.
vote, right? And on top of that, wasn't he also always like you take care of the kids? Which
Yeah, I put
is
that up.
hella suspect, bro.
that
no
says a
shit.
lot about you lot. That says a lot about you lot. You know, you want your
Yeah,
kids
yeah.
dead.
Oh my god! I don't know
Mad.
if anybody wants that. Not sure
Mad,
anybody
mad.
You
wants
just
that.
confirmed that you will kill them.
They voted me one, man. They voted me as a serial killer.
Bro, if they tell him to jump off a cliff, well, what do you think he's gonna do, man?
Yeah, man.
Kill the kid?
Okay. That is related. This is why he's
Yeah.
going downtown.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh lord.
Don't even know
All
what
right.
to say.
What
Harshy,
what's
what's
next?
going on in your life? Has anything gone on in your life?
Nah, fam. Nah. Me.
Alright, great
You,
chat.
honestly,
Literally
it's
just
such a
been
boring
work.
life, bro.
What about you, bro?
You know, I tried to tell my story and then we broke up.
Go on, tell your story. Tell it.
I can't, bro. It's
Tell
not
your
going to be interesting.
story. Let the people know.
It
It's
is
not
funny
gonna be
though. It
interesting.
is funny though. You might as well say it.
For the 5th time, because I've already told Jay twice.
Go on, you might as well.
Oh,
I
that's
haven't heard
fine.
it.
You've never
I
told
haven't
me.
heard
I've
it.
never heard this.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
I'll
you did say
reiterate
fake your
myself.
reaction to Jay.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
I never knew that.
I never knew
Bro,
that.
listen, we got an Oscar-winning, what was it, yellow carpet walking actor right here, bro. So-
Curry
All
carpet.
right, hold on.
Curry carpet.
Oh.
That's true.
Get out that video, mate. Get out that movie. Go watch it. We'll put it up on the story again.
Will we? Will we? I'm not sure we will.
Go, Asant. What's your story? What happened?
Yeah, basically, real quick, you know, you meet your team members in a daily call, working from home, Google Chats meeting. My Google picture, I had to use my normal Google Mail, not the work mail, and my Google picture is literally a picture of Naruto Sharingan. It's an extremely anime weeb thing. And so I joined the call completely forgetting that. And so I joined it, didn't have the face cam on. Everybody else has their face cam on, and the only thing you see of me is my Naruto image. And I immediately was like, "Oh my god, no, I can't show this." Quickly turn it off, right? And I was like in a state, but I had to just firm it. So then I eventually get my work email. A couple months down the line, I meet up with a team member because I'm working with him now, and he's probably the youngest person in the team of like 10. And I'm in a meeting with just him, meeting, right? And he's like, yeah, was it you who had the Naruto pictures, the DP?
That's
And I'm
jokes.
like, yeah. And I'm like, maybe. And he's like, oh, okay, yeah, I've watched all of Naruto. And I'm like, okay. And then he goes, yeah, I got kind of bored of it. So then I just started watching compilations of the fight scenes. And I'm like, okay, this guy's not the one,
Unserious.
bro.
Unserious.
Unserious Don, bro. Unserious Don. Anybody who watches YouTube compilations
He
of
couldn't hack it,
anything,
bro.
yeah, bro, you're done out. So then as soon as that conversation happened, I was like, okay, you're not the one. You were so close.
You're not that
He
guy.
was the promised one. He's not that guy.
What did he have to say for you to befriend him?
What do you mean?
What would he have to say?
I've watched everything. I'll wank
he'd have to
it, I'll
say-
fuck.
Oh
Sorry.
my, this geezer. Every
I-
time.
It's the truth.
He's not
though, innit?
wrong, but you know.
It's the truth, bro.
No, it's not, bro. All you had to say, he likes One Piece, and I'd be like, One Piece, but he said I like
Let
Naruto,
me
and watch
get a
Boruto.
piece. Sorry.
Bro, it's from Zon. It's from Zon, bro.
Oh, by the way, I'm not gonna say it. Carry on. Yeah, carry on.
You're gonna reiterate the
Yeah,
conversation again for the 10th
but it's not
time?
the right. It's not the time. It's not the time.
Okay,
yeah, it's
cool.
not the time.
Let's move swiftly on. Right? Let's move
What's
swiftly
first
on.
in the pecking order? Go on.
I'm seeing
yeah.
Pepsi. Pepsi changed their logo after 15 years, but their drink's still shit. So what difference does it make?
Whoa, watch your mouth.
Masam, pull up a before and after of the logos. Right. here.
Please, lads. Nobody's gonna do it. You're just
You
torturing the
need to
audience at this
start
point.
putting in work, okay?
Excuse me? I do. Who's on the clips? Wait, hold on.
Wait, this
hold
guy
on.
does one thing every 6 weeks, man. Shut up, Jay, bro.
Me?
No, Jay.
Oh, okay.
Me? Every 6 weeks.
I love you,
Oh my
Jay.
Every
I
God.
time
love
someone
you.
asks you a question on the group, you say, "Not today, lad. I'm stepping out."
Hey, listen, a man's got to do what a man's got to do, bro. It's a Friday evening.
My God, bro. Listen, I'll have you find all the clips. They're all me apart from one. Okay? So every single clip you see is my editing. That's if you like it. If you don't, there's HAMZAH.
Yeah,
Oh my God. But yeah.
the Marky Mark one was you in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get back
Bane
on
one,
topic.
Didn't the Bane one bang though on YouTube or something?
Oh, actually, yeah,
He
Hamza did the
did,
Bane
yeah.
one as well, to be fair.
Shout out HAMZAH, that guy, whoever he is, sick guy.
Yeah. Wherever he is right now, probably fuming.
Piss.
Don't know what he's doing with his family members.
He's
Trying to get them off the
Screaming.
Wi-Fi.
Screaming, bro.
We haven't even stuck to the doc at all. What's
No,
going on?
no, we haven't.
Pepsi
no, so
logo.
Let's go
what
back
we
to
saying?
Pepsi logo.
Do you lot-
Honestly,
Bro, it
lads-
looks dead. It looks shit.
Honestly,
It looks like
lads,
reminds me of like some
can I-
sort of. Go on, finish it. Sorry, my bad. My
Yeah,
bad, go
yeah,
on.
sure. I was gonna say, honestly, I 100% don't give a shit.
What's the
To me,
point
it
in
is
being
HAMZAH's
here?
topic.
It's quite literally Hamza's topic, bro.
Look,
Let's go. I don't understand it. Jay,
I
you're
liked
the
it like
UI
that.
guy, bro. Explain it. Explain it.
you don't
UI.
understand it.
Yeah.
Have you not seen that? I don't know if it was a meme or not, but the whole like old Pepsi logo drawings about there being a world and a universe.
Yes.
Yeah, I sent it.
trajectory of
Yes.
the logo.
I sent
Yes.
it. Yeah, in the chat.
Bro, that has to be fake. There's no way that.
Yeah,
That's some
yeah,
big brain
obviously.
stuff, bro. That's some big brain
But
stuff.
I disagree. I like the new logo. I think it's way better.
I like the
it looks-
simple shit.
But this is not sim. This doesn't make any sense. Like, what
But
does
that's-
that mean?
It's the colors, bro. You see the colors and you know it's Pepsi. And I think the way like the logo and the design landscape is going, things are going to be more simple anyway. So I was surprised to see them go backwards and make it even like it's more complex. Like you know how McDonald's used to be the M and then the writing underneath, and now it's just the M, for example. Like it's just I thought it'd go in that direction, but fair play in it to each their
It
own.
has bunch of designs got more simple. Like, literally look at Windows,
Yeah.
right?
Mm.
That is the movement. But
They
Flat
did
design,
take out
innit?
57% of their sugar, though, right? Is that why they did it? It was a rebranding with their
They
product.
did
as
a
well.
rebrand and what's the word?
Revamp.
Reformulation of their drink at the same time. But I don't know if it was related or not. I don't know. But
That's
I think if you see it on the can and in like packaging and stuff, I think it will look good. The new logo.
I mean, you know best. We'll see how it goes when it comes out.
I heard something
see.
rather interesting about Pepsi, which honestly I didn't do the research. This ain't true. It could just be lies, honestly, but it sounds about right. Which is back in the 70s that Pepsi could not compete with Coke at all. Shocker.
Mhm.
And so what they had to do is they are responsible. I'm not sure if they bought the stocks, and I'm not sure if they helped grow these companies because they basically own them. They own a bunch of fast food restaurants like Pizza Hut, Taco Bell.
Yeah,
You
you're right.
know what
You're
I'm
right.
talking
Yeah.
Yeah, because they couldn't compete with Coke, which is why you go to a Pizza Hut, you go to Taco Bell, they only serve Pepsi
Pepsi there,
because
yeah.
that was their main way to compete with Coke. There was a couple more of the fast food restaurants, but Pizza Hut and Taco Bell like the main two that come to mind.
It's pretty interesting.
I think KFC as well, actually. I think KFC as well, which is why when you go to the shop still today, they don't serve
Mhm.
Coke because I think it's a subsidiary now. I think Pepsi actually sold those stocks.
Makes
Um,
sense.
But yeah, so
Plus, Coke had literally everyone addicted to cocaine. So
you say that it doesn't have cocaine right now, and I'm still addicted.
does.
So
compared to
You're
Pepsi,
finished, bro. That's because of that. You
Honestly-
can't
Back in the
even
day.
drink Coke Zero. You're addicted to that 80 grams of sugar.
bro, give me every lump, every sugar cube. Honestly, I could never drink Coke
Every
Zero
lump.
or
Oh my
Coke
God.
Max or any of these knockoff
Bro,
derivatives,
Coke
bro.
Zero
Not
is
for me.
literally, it tastes better. It literally tastes better.
what's
you
your
can down
what's your
the
top
hell.
five? What's your top five?
Top 5 Cokes.
No, top 5 fizzy drinks in it. Top 5.
Oh, top of my mind, I would say Coke. I would say.
Why is this guy
um,
joining?
Why are you here?
Excuse me? What's happened? I did tell
And
you that. He told his
welcome.
family. I did tell you to tell his family
Why
get
is-
the fifth out. Didn't
Why
I?
is he joining now?
Surprise, the king is back.
Oh, surprise, surprise! The king is back!
Alright, it's gonna be so funny when you lag now and ruin the rest of this episode, bruv.
Listen, I'm back to make the episode better, innit? What a shambles. Listen, to everyone listening, I'm sorry, innit? I'm sorry you've been listening to these, man.
I'm sorry, he's back. Anyway, back to now. You look crisp though. You look a lot better, and you sound a lot better.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I reset the internet, went from 100 to 900.
Wow.
And my upload went 10 times higher.
You couldn't
Okay,
do that an
nobody
hour
cares.
ago.
Alright, okay, lads, nobody cares. Get back on
Our
topic.
viewer retention went from 30 to 1.
Yeah, bro.
Bro,
honestly,
your tier mention went from 30 to 300 because I'm here, bro.
prove those statistics, bro, because I'm
I'll make
waiting.
the money.
That sounds
You know
like
what I'm
a
gonna put
HAMZAH
back in
stat.
here?
That's a HAMZAH
The
stat.
Leonardo DiCaprio in Wolf of Wall Street. I ain't leaving.
I'm not leaving.
I'm not leaving.
So I'm gonna edit back into this,
Bro, there's too many. There's been too many editing promises. None of them are going to be realized. I've heard about 6 or 7. Yeah, chuck that image, chuck this image,
Bro,
I'm
I
chuck
was
this
depressed,
image, I'm
bro.
chuck that. Chucking the before and after, bro. Now he's talking about.
I was depressed thinking I wasn't
Do
be part
your
of this episode,
job.
can't lie.
Bro, how many times will I sell you?
Sell me.
Nobody cares.
Sell
All right, go on. Talk about this.
How many,
Talk about
how many times you gonna tell me? Yo?
this. How many times? do I have
What
to
have I
tell
missed?
you?
What have I missed?
Oh, we did
Nothing,
top
bro.
5. Wait, we
Pepsi.
did top 5 fizzy drinks. That's it.
Shut
Top
up.
5
We're not
drinks.
doing this. Move on.
Oh,
Do it.
I'm brew.
Mm.
When's the last
Schweppes
time you had
lemonade.
Iron Brew? When's the last time you had Iron Brew?
Yesterday. Suck one.
You chat the
Schweppes
most
lemonade.
shit. You chat the most
Schweppes.
shit.
Yeah, no one likes you. Schweppes lemonade. Some Coke. I've been here for a minute.
Schweppes
I'm
lemonade.
backward. Yeah, 100%. Coke vanilla.
Okay.
Ew.
What else we chucking in there? Chucking some Fanta fruit twist,
Okay.
and then I don't know, just chucking like
Is that the red? Is that
sparkling
the red
water
Fanta?
because I'm a Tory.
You wait. What? Who would you say? Which one you say?
Sparkling water because I'm a Tory.
Oh, fuck
just
off! Just for that,
Doesn't
fuck
count
off.
as a thing. He's
Nah, I'm
literally
joking,
talking
I'm
about
joking, I'm
sodas.
joking, I'm lying. I'm like, relax. I'm lying.
All right.
Alright.
What about you lot?
All right, hold on. What's your 5th one then, innit, bro? You're lying. Finish
You
off.
know what? I'll probably just go for a classic. Can't go wrong. Just some sort of orange, Fanta orange, Tango orange, something like that.
Bro, you're boring, man. Wow.
Or maybe apple, Tango apple's nice.
Ew.
What's yours, Masam? Because you were midway before my man jumped in the video.
Yeah, he's just
Yeah,
mid.
innit,
He's just
bro.
mid, bro. He's just mid. You know that.
Honestly, I'm glad he came and stole the segment because I just couldn't get. Cause Coke. That's my top 5.
Oh my days.
What?
Way to dead a segment, lad.
Colombia, US.
Oh
Bro, he
my
just comes in
goodness.
the middle and just interrupts the whole conversation,
Whoa,
derails
pause.
everything, and then just goes on a tangent.
Surprise.
What am I supposed to say, bro?
Okay, listen, I need
What
to
a
know.
shambles.
I need to know.
This is getting cut, by the
We've
way.
had a lot of segments in these episodes about stuff coming back to life. So why is there a woolly mammoth on my screen? What's going on?
I've only been back for about 30 seconds. Let me get my wits around me before you throw me into the
my
fire
God,
again.
eh?
Mate.
Yeah,
Come
you
on.
still said the most, bruv.
You had
Incredible.
the most
That's not
time.
what I want to hear. I don't want to hear that I've said the most in 30 seconds. What you might be doing for the last 20 minutes.
Bro, you have not stopped right now talking. Go on.
Yeah, it's almost like it's a podcast.
It's incredible that way, isn't it? It's almost like it's a conversation between other man. Yeah, to be
Alright.
fair, you're not wrong. Go on,
So, Jay,
take it away.
You've had the most time to
Using,
prep this topic, by the way, so it better be good.
I don't like it. Woolly mammoth DNA. Using that over in the Netherlands, an Australian company has presented a meatball, a woolly mammoth meatball using stem cells and whatever the DNA they had from, I don't know, whatever fossils they must have picked up from a woolly mammoth to recreate meat. Woolly
Yeah,
mammoth
I
meat,
saw this.
lab grown.
Of course, in the Netherlands.
Well, that's where they're presenting it, but it was an Australian company.
Nah.
Of course,
So
it's a trading
what is
company.
it? So it's to eat. Are they going to eat it?
No,
This
Jay.
was-
No, Jay. It's just to demonstrate, bro. It's like in a
haven't eaten it
museum,
yet.
bro.
They haven't eaten it yet. They literally just did it just like to make it. Like, I guess for science.
Why would you
experiment,
make a
haven't actually
meatball?
tested it.
IKEA, innit?
Would you not? Well, you can make anything, bro. They got the stem cells.
Yeah, well,
What we
they're like,
saying?
they don't want to taste it because they don't know how our bodies would react to it, considering we haven't consumed it in like however many thousands of hundreds of thousands.
What's the
of years,
worst that's
you know?
gonna happen, bro? What kind of? What's the worst that's gonna happen?
Toilet trip.
Oh, it's a mixture of elephant
Literally.
and mammoth. It's a mixture of elephant and mammoth.
What's the worst that can happen?
So it's not even pure. Ugh.
It's not pure, yeah. It's not pure.
Wait, it's a mixture of what?
Elephant and
Elephant.
mammoth.
Yum. Would
I
you?
would never eat an elephant, bro. Elephants got like, don't they have like some of the best memories in the whole animal kingdom? Because
Yeah,
I've
most
seen
emotions.
videos, most emotions. I've seen videos of them like reuniting with their lost kid and stuff, and it brings
Yeah.
a tear to my eye. And
Yeah,
then
but
now
if
I'm
it's
hearing,
dead,
now I'm hearing Amanda mixing that with a mammoth for a meatball sandwich. That's outrageous,
elephant
bro.
Elephant tissue. They didn't like kill and use the meat. They used the tissue.
Yeah,
to
that's
be
what that's what
elaborate,
they
innit?
want you to think, bro.
I mean, if it's there, innit? There's one.
doesn't
This
look
guy
nice.
wants to just eat anything.
Yeah, bro. What would you
hungry,
not eat?
lads.
What would you not eat? Is the question.
You,
Yeah,
fam.
what's your top 5 things you wouldn't eat?
Nah, banging now. That's about top of the top 5
Mm.
sodas, bro.
All right, shit.
Yeah, that's pretty high on the
nut.
list.
Nut. J. Unlike. Sorry.
Yeah. No,
pretty high on the
just say
list.
sorry. He said it.
Just never
Carry
said
on.
these words.
Yak. Vomit. I wouldn't eat vomit.
Yeah.
I
You're 3 for
wouldn't
3
eat-
right now, bro.
But if you
Yeah, I'm
throw up
doing
in your
good in it.
mouth, you're technically eating it, right?
Yeah, you might never swallowed your own vomit.
Yeah,
You have to
it's not
sometimes,
bad.
innit? But it's not voluntary.
I mean, no. You don't have to sometimes. It's just it happens. Sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I
There's a
mean.
difference.
All right.
All right. Okay.
So you could spit it out, right?
I hope so.
But you
This is
didn't.
Convo, bro.
No, but- yeah. but
Exactly.
You don't have
Exactly.
to. It just
But,
happens.
but
Okay,
it just
lads.
happened, right? You said you had to. Get the fuck out the corner
Word
again.
vomit coming out right now. Word vomit.
This is bad. See, I told you it's better than flipping top 5 sodas, bro. What a lame. Schweppes.
remember-
I
I still
drank
remember-
Schweppes.
Put effort
still
behind it. It
remember
might be
that
good.
story.
Find out.
Man
is
said,
dead.
oh,
Schweppes
fuck
is dead."
this.
bro, hold on. The question quite literally said favorite logo. We've completely went past that.
Oh, shit.
That tells you
didn't
how
even see it.
trash. Yeah, that tells you how trash that topic was, bro.
I wonder if we.
Yeah, me too. I wonder. All right, carry on. You.
Yeah, so
you're
what's your
batting
favourite
3 for
logo,
3.
guys? What's your favourite
Shut
logo,
the
guys?
flip up, bro. 3 for 3. Carry on.
No,
Let
no,
him
you know
cook.
what?
Jay, the
Let
no,
him cook.
Masam,
Let
you
him
know
cook,
what?
bro.
You know what? Fuck this segment.
What?
Let's do favorite logo. You know how it feels?
No. Not nice. I
Yeah.
understand.
It's rude.
No, bro.
It's not nice. It's rude. Oh,
Bro,
scrap
oh,
this.
shoot.
Scrap this
No.
episode, bro.
Oh, she Karen cooking, bro. Carrying a 3-3. Go on.
Favorite logo. I'm saying.
What is going on? Oh, I can't be
Uh,
honest. Man, just been screaming
bro.
for 5 minutes, and this donut doesn't know what's going on.
Oh my god.
I can't think of one, bruv.
Staggering conversation, this one, bro. Whoever put this in the doc deserves a Nobel Peace winning prize, bruv.
Alright, so what happened to
Incredible
the meatball?
No, Hoshi, finish off your list, bro. You're batting. 100%.
Which
Come
one,
on.
lad? We've had 3
Vomit?
conversations in the
Vomit,
last 5
not-
minutes, bruv.
No, there's only one that I'm referring to.
No
Vomit,
one
not-
cares.
I agree with that.
Oh,
No
right.
one cares.
Oh,
Alright,
God.
go on.
Jeez.
I still remember the story
Alright,
that Masam
fine.
told me once, where this is so rank. This guy over here, he swallowed all his toothpaste and then yanked it all up.
That's not true.
Who?
That's literally very
Masam,
true. That's not true, bro.
it's 100% true.
No, this is
What
I
happened?
remember this vividly. He was brushing his
No.
teeth, swallowed the toothpaste by accident, and then threw up. That's such a disease, bro.
bro.
You just deep throat his toothbrush. Trust me, I know.
Bro, I was just brushing my tongue. Exactly. This is a non-story, bro. Do you man
Is
not
that what
brush your tongue?
happened?
Yeah, you
Is
never
that-
brush your tongue.
No, he
No, of
swallowed his
course,
toothpaste.
of course.
He swallowed this toothpaste and
Swallowed
yanked
his
it
toothpaste.
up.
But no,
Yeah.
This
Masam,
is
I
not
hear
even
that.
true,
I
bro.
hear what you're saying. Like you have to brush your tongue. But the fact that he said he clearly stated you swallowed the toothpaste.
And I'm
is what's
telling
putting
you,
me
he's
off.
waffling.
It's 100% a true
The
story.
story
It
is.
sounds
the
like the
story is-
truth, bro. I don't know why,
Yeah.
but it
It's
just
100% a true story.
Cool. You lads happy? You satisfied? you done? You done? This is a
I'm
like
shambles
triggered.
of an episode, bro.
so
Hamza, you should
shit.
not have come back, bro. We would have just ended it there and then, honestly.
Yeah, well, I'm here to save the day, innit?
Go on
Alright,
then.
let's talk about a topic everybody cares about, bro. Subscription
subscription
costs.
Oh, you're doing Jay dirty.
Yeah, I don't care, bro. Go on. Go on. Let's all be fascinated on
That's
this
not
topic, bro. I
even the
cannot
first
wait.
thing there. That's a sub
Don't
point.
care.
You're
Don't
not
care.
even reading the doc.
Don't care.
No,
Yeah,
to be
it's
fair,
not- I was
I
gonna
saw
ask- no,
I
wait,
saw
wait,
that
wait.
car. I saw that Sony Honda showcase. That car is actually cold. It has a PS5 in the whip, right?
What is the point? We can't clip anything if you then spoil the story.
It's Carl. We got the whole episode. It's Carl. Carry on, man.
Okay.
Listen, that car's got more PS5s than Jay does.
And me. And me.
And you. And you.
What's the point of having a PS5 when you lag for an hour and a half? What's the point?
What's the
What's the point?
relation? What does that mean?
Because you can't play it with no internet.
Listen, I got internet. I'm back.
Oh,
All right, go on.
Let's wrap this episode, please. All right, Sony have released. Well, they've announced a new car. Their partnership with Honda, partnership to make a new electric car, and it's going to have a bunch of interesting features. So one thing is going to have LiDAR tech. LiDAR is like laser technology on the top of the roof to make it fully autonomous. So you don't need hands or feet controlling the car. You don't need to have your hands on the wheel. You don't need to have your feet on any pedals. It will just autonomously drive. It will change lanes for you. It will do all the stuff and look and see other cars around it using sensors and all that type of stuff. And so that's like Honda's bit of tech. And then because they're partnership with Sony, that means while the car is driving for you, you can be playing PS5 inside, and it's got screens everywhere, front and back seats. You can like play a movie on that screen, and then you can just drag and drop it like in front of you, and you can start playing co-op with all the people in other seats. It sounds pretty sick. It'll probably be banned straight away. I mean, I don't even know if you can drive autonomously properly, but it's kind of cool tech to showcase. And it's got a light bar on the front of the car that acts as like an app. So it will show you like weather before you leave your house. It will show you your route if you need to, and a bunch of cool stats and things like that. So
That's pretty
interesting stuff.
wavy. That is really cool. But yeah, safety
am-
risks are nuts, bro. PS5, imagine you're playing and you just get fucking
Playing
clothesline.
GTA, then all of a sudden you got GTA in your green screen.
Masa, what are you saying, sorry?
Yeah, no. I actually did a course on autonomous vehicles, part of my final year. Right now, there's like five level of definitions of autonomy. I didn't even say
Autonomy.
Autonomy.
Autonomy. Okay.
Did you
Sure.
sure you paid attention in that?
Oh,
module,
great
bro?
one. Great. That was funny. That was really funny. That was a good one. You satisfied? Are we moving on?
It was funny, bro.
Cool. All right, and right
Masam
now
triggered
there's
since
only
the
level two.
toothpaste, bro. Since the
wait.
toothpaste, Masam's been triggered.
No, I'm triggered since you came in interrupting the whole conversation.
Yeah,
Just
100%.
to turn it to
I
you,
came
bro.
back and I
Like
came
main
back and I
character
joined my
syndrome,
own
bro.
podcast.
Main character
Oh no!
syndrome, bro.
Oh no! I joined my
Main
own
character
podcast.
syndrome.
Oh
Jesus
no!
Christ.
Imagine being 25% of a podcast and you rejoin it. Oh no!
Right, are you two dickheads done?
I said, I'm sad that you're back, bro.
That's not what I said. I said
Masam, before you shut, all lose my shut. Before you go, before you go over the levels of autonomy, the Sony car is level 3. So now you can explain.
okay. Well, right now only level 2 is allowed, and level 2 basically refers to Teslas. So beyond that level, it's completely not even, there's no regulation outside. There's actually a thing called I've forgotten the names, something called experiment, where they tested it because everybody has different rules and regulations, and it's trying to determine the idea that when you have an autonomous car, where is the morality, right? Because it's the age-old trolley question of like, would you kill 5 people versus one? So they tried to decipher this information by I think it was 10 questions, forgotten now, but it was 10 questions. They asked everybody from around the globe, and everybody from different cultures and age ranges gave different answers. So it's kind of the impossible question of what is morality, right? So even though I think the technology will come honestly in the next 10 years, very soon, right? Because if you think about where Teslas were 10 years ago to now, big drastic change. But that question of morality and legislation, sorry, impossible to handle. Gonna be impossible because there were questions about, I can't remember the regions, but like for example, Northeast Africa, some of the Middle East countries, they wouldn't be okay with like running over like a child or something, or a religious person, something like that, which is deferring to a different region like East Asia, where they wouldn't specify the age, because the question was like, would you rather run over someone who's like above 60 or something, or below 10? And obviously, Japan is known as the old aging country, right? They've got like the oldest demographic in the whole world. So like that's clearly why they would not be okay with running over old people.
Oh,
right?
so you're saying these lot said they don't mind doing it. Okay, cool. For younger kids.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah,
okay, cool.
yeah.
Got you.
Versus there's
What does it have
different.
to do with the regulations?
This is what I'm trying to say. It's impossible to legislate it because how would you decide? Because
Where's
this
the
all needs to be.
medium ground?
Yeah,
How
this
would you
all needs to
decide
be.
what?
What is the rules? What is the rules? How would you prosecute if a autonomous car runs over a child or an old person? What level of legislation is then influenced to prosecute? Who gets prosecuted in that situation? Like, let's say you're in
Right.
this level 3 car. Who's getting prosecuted? Are you getting prosecuted? Sony getting prosecuted because Sony are the one supplying the PS5, distracting you. Because even in level 3 automation, you can have the car. So for level 3, it basically means it's fully autonomous, but you can still drive and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
right? Level
Yeah.
5, the end goal, there's no wheel, no nothing.
Yes.
Yeah,
Nothing.
yeah. Level
off.
5's like
So-
iRobot. You just plug it in. and go.
Exactly. So in that situation, who's going to prison, bro?
Oh, because they say it could be the car
Yeah, it'll
makers
be
too.
it'll be the company that made the machine, isn't it?
But not necessarily, because level 3 means you had control.
Well, for level 5.
Sure, level 5 is different, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like there's just so many nuanced stuff that's gonna really prevent this. I don't know when it's gonna happen. Don't think it's gonna happen soon. I think with the classic level 2 Tesla style, it's gonna be the mainstream for super long. I don't think anybody would be okay with playing a console and
Not in
not
the
driving the
car.
car.
It's scary.
That's what I'm saying.
Not until it becomes the norm, like 50 years later, when it's like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
People have done this for a while and it's proven.
Can you use the PlayStation controller to drive the car?
What?
Can you use the PlayStation controller to drive the car?
No, you use it to play the PS5.
Did you say can
No,
you?
but I'm just saying, can you in it?
Oh, can you? No, you can't.
Yeah.
I mean, you could if you hacked your Tesla, you could.
Could I use my Logitech steering wheel that I connect to the PlayStation to drive the car?
Yes, you could.
Ah, say less. Say with the pedals as well.
No,
Sorry.
no,
I
you
have to
can't
ask him.
wirelessly drive your car.
Nah, it plugged into the PlayStation.
Oh. This-
I think you can play games though on Tesla right now. I don't know if that
You
was
can. They have a little.
Yeah.
you
console
can play
in the middle,
games on
yeah.
Tesla, yeah.
But those are like Flappy Bird type stuff in there. Like
I
it's just
think I
games,
saw
innit? It's
Steam,
not like
bro.
full on.
I think I saw like Witcher though.
But it's just
Just a console.
it's
in the
like
car, innit?
Linux, bro. You could just hack it and do what you want.
It's true, yeah. You
Yeah,
can. yeah.
so you could plug in your controller if you wanted to. It wouldn't turn
Oh,
out
okay.
well, but you could.
Mm.
But speaking of Teslas, getting onto the best topic, the subscription cars. So I wanted to get your lot's thoughts on essentially in-app purchases becoming a part of everyday life. Everyone by now is used to the concept of in-app purchases in games, like mobile apps, right? You can't freaking download an app anymore without it saying $5.99 to take away these ads, or buy these gems for £2 and then suddenly you'll be way better at whatever you're doing, right? But car companies and a few other industries have started to put this into other products and other means of us living our lives. And so cars is a big part of that. So this really started with Elon Musk and Tesla. So a few years ago, they released one of their first ever Teslas into the US and UK market, and they had a $3,000 add-on that you could buy that increased the capacity of the battery. Now, obviously, they're not swapping out the battery. The battery is already there in the car, but they're just limiting it when you buy it. And then if you want to pay this single purchase add-on, they'll then give you the whole range of the battery that you would have normally had anyway, but they've been limiting it so then you can use it. Then they started doing another thing where they had level 2 autonomous driving, so like lane change assist. So if you hit your indicator to change lane, then it'll like look behind you and it'll do it automatically, or helping you park without you having to use a steering wheel. That was another like $2,000 charge that they added on that you could buy, and then Tesla would just in the settings would be like, yeah, this box is now ticked, you can do it. So there was that, which was like all electronic stuff. Now other car companies like BMW have come through and said you can pay a subscription. So you can pay $18 a month or 18 euros a month to have heated seats in your car. Now the heating system exists on that seat, but unless you pay the subscription, you need to pay the subscription for them to turn that on so you can actually press the button.
That's mad because they do usually add-ons that you add onto the car.
Yeah.
So one-off payment for colors, for vinyls, for trims, for heated seats, like all that sort of stuff.
Exactly.
Now they've turned that subscription.
That's stupid, man. What if you hack it? What if people must have?
It kind of makes sense though. It kind of makes sense because think about it this way, right? In a lot of the world, you only want heated seats for a quarter of the year, sort of thing, right? From maybe like November till February. For the rest of the year, you don't need it. So it makes sense because I don't know, whatever cost it might be involved with just that one-off payment. Maybe you only want, a lot of people lease their cars, right? So maybe they only want to have their car for 5 years. So maybe over the course of that 5 years, however much the add-on costs for thingies doesn't like equate to just paying the subscription for 4 months of the year for 5 years. So it kind of makes sense.
But see,
For
that logic makes sense, except when you look at it from the perspective of, in this scenario, if you pay the subscription or don't pay the subscription, that seat still has the heating function.
Yeah. They're fraud. It's frauding. It's frauding.
It's fraudulent.
Yeah,
It's fraudulent.
Yeah.
It's
I
exactly
don't-
right. It used to be the whole, if you wanted this feature on a car, you pay for it when it's new,
Yeah.
and then they
Could be
build
added.
it in. And then if you're buying a used car, you pick the features you want, right? But now it's like, let's build a car that has everything, but we'll turn it all off.
Stupid, man.
I don't like that. It comes as very disingenuous and just
Innit?
capitalizing on dons, bruv. Like putting stuff behind paywalls.
I mean, I feel like that's just the way it is nowadays, isn't it?
Yeah, it sucks.
Gaming's probably leading the charge in that regard.
Exactly. So that's what I wanted to ask. What do you guys think would be something that could become subscription based that you wouldn't mind, or you think would be better than how it is now?
That's a sick question. I can't lie.
Something that would become subscription based that would be better than just doing it now. I don't even know.
Breathing.
Very
Bro,
open-ended question.
what isn't? Okay. How
Something.
much would you pay to breathe, bro?
Subscription.
literally
Don't have enough money for that, bro.
Yeah, it's priceless. Everything I consume is literally subscription based. Genuinely, everything. So it's hard for me to say. PS Plus.
Not atypical though. That's
TV.
free on all platforms.
For now,
Yeah, but
For
doesn't Spotify and YouTube both have subscription services as well? Though.
Yeah, but you can get them free.
Sure, but like if they want to watch us without ads.
No, you can listen to podcasts for free on Spotify, and you can download them too with no ads.
Interesting.
jeez.
The more you know. But yeah,
But yeah,
TV, reading, everything is literally subscription based. So it's hard for me
you're
to
not wrong.
single out something.
Porn.
It's pay as you go essentially, innit? Okay,
Wait, what is?
Okay.
Wait.
Alright, you guys let us know.
Yeah.
Send us some DMs. We'll put a poll out where you guys can input.
We say this every week and no poll ever goes up.
No, we'll put one of those like Q&A boxes in it, and then they can put.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's valid.
But
That is an interesting question, though. That requires too much thought, though. I can't lie. I can't think of anything.
Is it
that
actually
the
a
10th
solid
time?
question? That is the 10th
it's a
time.
great
Masam.
question.
That
It
is
is
10th
10th time. Yeah.
what's the 10th time?
Yeah.
We said,
Solid
let's
question.
put it up. Let's put something up.
Right.
Great question, honestly. But yeah, me personally, everything I consume, literally. Sports
Yeah.
is subscription based. Literally, I pay the yearly subscription for NFL. Gaming, PS Plus, subscription service. Technically, in a way, I'm gonna see if you're gonna say this fraudulent or not. You pay for your Wi-Fi monthly.
I was about to
I was
say
just about to say
internet.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, subscription service. So
Yeah.
like everything is subscription service. The only thing
What
that isn't
about,
is
like,
food.
Mm.
So
what about more physical things? So how would you guys feel if you paid a subscription to restaurants and then you could just go there whenever you want?
100%. Give me the flipping. You know the Cineworld is Cineworld Infinity. You pay £15 a month or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah,
Give
Well,
me that
they
for
already do
Nando's, bro.
subscription services, in cinemas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
So what it's
do
like,
that for
what if you
Nando's.
could pay £20 a month to Nando's and then you could just go there and have
Bro, do you know how good that is? One meal, like the stuff I
20
get is 20 quid. That's unreal, bro.
But in
That
principle, though,
Yeah, it's hard though. How would you equate it? How would you put a monetary figure on a nice monthly subscription to Nando's?
well, if one meal I pay for is basically 20
it's
quid.
not too far removed from a reward card system, though, isn't it? It's all on the same line, if you really think about it, right?
It's just the
Like,
next
get
step. I
10
guess.
stamps and you get a free meal sort of thing. So essentially, if you care enough about that free meal by the end of it, you are technically paying, like, in a way, a one-time payment for those 10, like in a subscription sort of way. Do you know what I mean? Just to
Mm.
get that end result thing. So it is, like you said, Hush, yeah, like another level to that, like a next step to that. It depends what they price it at, but realistically, like, the whole point of subscription services is that, like, they're supposed to give you some sort of a saving, right?
Benefit.
Like
Yeah.
versus a one-off payment sort of thing, plus the flexibility and a lower monthly like payment versus a one-off is like the benefits of subscription packages. So it depends. Things like Nando's, it's a perpetual subscription, right? So
Mm.
at some point it's going to become more expensive than one-off, because even if you think about it, we don't go to Nando's that often, right?
Speak for yourself.
I'm
going
we don't
more-
go to Nando's that often together.
Sure, I go to Nando's more than 2 times every month. So immediately
Okay, sure.
it makes
That's
it works
40
out.
quid, right? Give
Yeah.
or take, more or less. Yeah,
Yeah.
30, 40 quid. So it depends, but I feel like when you're having something like Nando's, which is perpetual, so to speak, then at some point, just like a leased car, at some point, the amount that you pay on installments and payments is going to overcome the one-time buy thing. So for some things it would make sense, and for some things it wouldn't.
Yeah, like food, it's a sticky one because say you're paying like 50 quid a month, then you could bang out, if you go Nando's literally for 3 meals a day for a week, and you're spending like 20 quid, that's already a
Mhm.
big like chunk of money that Nando's is losing out on. So food is a sticky one to, like, find a value for. I feel like a lot of things already we already do for a lot of things, and more than we know. Like literally everything. When Masam said internet as well, I was literally just thinking it, and literally everything we do, even Riverside, bro. We're on Riverside, we're paying a fucking
Yep.
fee for it. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy, it's all around us.
Don't shout them out, bro.
Yeah,
They don't deserve it.
They don't deserve it. Neither my Wi-Fi. Don't shout them out either.
Yeah, you virgin.
Yeah, I mean,
good
tech
question,
is
Jay.
always moving towards that. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's interesting to know what industries outside of tech would adopt it.
Mm.
Like, you'd never think in the automotive industry I'd have to pay for like pay a subscription to have a spare wheel in the back of my car, right?
Mm.
Like stuff like that. So it's interesting to see.
Even-
what
Yeah,
else
but you
would
say
take
that,
on.
but you're probably gonna have to pay subscriptions. Well, not probably, but maybe for, like, your electric charging and stuff like that.
You
If
do.
they don't already do it.
Yeah, you do.
So you basically are then, right? It's already happened in a way.
You
Because
don't
if
pay
you want to
subscription for electric charging.
no, but I'm saying they might
no,
in
sorry.
some way, shape, or form.
You pay, yeah, they might in the future. You already pay for like how much you put into your, how much electricity you put into your car.
Yeah, I mean that's just
Yeah.
normal
Yeah,
charging
in the
electrical
future.
fees. But
Sorry,
yeah,
yeah, my bad. I can see it happening for like in the future when say you're like you know how they're freezing bodies now, so that you can like defrost them 100 years in the future.
woolly mammoths.
Fry.
Yeah, the woolly
Futurama.
mammoth.
You talking about cryogenics?
He's
Cryogenics, yeah. But
Captain
obviously
America
it's not 100%. The science behind it isn't. I'm pretty sure it's not 100% like in tune. But people are like, freezing their bodies. It costs like a stupid amount to do it. But in the future, when the science is A1, maybe like the more you pay, the further into time you can go, or something like that. Maybe, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
for
how
sure.
I
That's
feel.
hot. That's
A hot take.
horribly dystopian, bro. That's
I know,
horribly
but
dystopian.
you-
That's where
I
the
mean,
world's going.
Permafrost and stuff exists, like the Norwegian seed vault, right? Like they've
Yeah.
got they've
There's
got
some-
one seed of everything in the world.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
basically a Noah's Ark of seeds. They're stuck in permafrost, which is basically cryogenic in essence, right? The whole freezing, and then eventually bring it back to life. Obviously, I ain't got a clue how that works with humans. I'm gonna take a wild stab and
Yeah,
say that
yeah.
it doesn't.
It doesn't
Yeah.
right
But
now. Yeah,
there's
100%.
Again, in principle, right?
different between organs and tissues versus
Seeds.
a
It's
seed.
funny.
sunflower.
Oh, it's so funny you brought that up, Hamza, because I saw a story the other day, yeah, that said right next to that seed vault, there's another vault for Oreos.
Yeah,
Oreo
there
bought a
is.
vault.
That's a real thing.
That's crazy, bro. So
They have all
Hold
their
on.
different
recipes
like
for each cookie
recipes,
and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah,
recipes frozen.
and it's right next to the seed vault. So if you they literally said in their ad, if you want to find us 10,000 years later or whatever, just look next to the seed vault and we're there.
Bro,
That's oh my god! It's literally, it's literally,
It's right
got
next to it.
Oreo logo just slapped on the front of it, bro. That's got to be like a marketing thing.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody care
100%.
about the rest of you.
Nah,
bro.
nah,
You ain't
nah.
Coca-Cola, bro. Stay in your lane.
Thank you.
Do you know what I mean?
Thank
Stay in your
you.
lane.
Thank
bro.
you.
Coca-Cola's locked up in Fort Knox, bro.
Yeah, bro.
No one
Some
coming
say
up
it's
the
more
Norway to find
valuable.
an Oreo. 100%.
I mean, I think it
100%, bro.
quite literally is. I
Top
mean,
5 fizzy drink.
I mean,
Yeah.
oh,
Some say 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, bro.
Oh,
that's
some.
definitely
Yeah,
getting
some.
cut out.
I love how we've come full circle, lads.
Have you? Speaking of cryogenics,
Unwillingly.
have you guys ever seen the film Vanilla Sky with Tom Cruise?
No, I've heard of it.
I've always wanted to watch that movie, bro.
Never even heard of it.
So
Did you
it's
watch it
a-
recently?
I did watch that recently.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
So it's starring Tom Cruise and Penelope Cruz and Cameron Diaz, like some big names, and it is essentially
they?
that as a concept. So essentially cryogenics occur in that world, and his body gets frozen, and then he signs a contract with this company that does it. His body gets frozen. He starts lucid dreaming, and then his lucid dreams become nightmares, but he thinks that's real life. So he's living the nightmare in real life. But because he's frozen, he can't get out of it. So then
Sounds
what
like
do you
acid.
do if exactly, yeah. What do you do if you're frozen and you think you're real? You're in the Matrix, but you're not.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's scary as hell. That's simulation shit.
It's nutty.
can't
know-
do it.
Okay.
You know, apparently, I don't know if this is true, like a myth or wives' tale, but Walt Disney is frozen after death, I think. So,
Yeah, there's something dodgy about that.
yeah.
Oh
yeah.
wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
like actually Walt himself.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, and he's also, I mean, he's dead, so they froze him after death on the off chance of like resuscitation. But like, obviously, whenever I think about cryo chamber, immediate thought is Fry from Futurama.
Yeah, literally,
Like,
1,000 years later.
Yeah,
Even
1,000
Demolition
years
Man
later.
as well. Man's a
Demolition
sick
Man.
film.
Wow. Yeah.
A1 film. Check that out if you haven't.
So a couple of things about aviation I wanted to go through because a lot of cool stuff is happening recently. So Boeing have recently delivered their final Boeing 747s, one of their massive planes, and they did something really cool because it didn't have any passengers on it. They were delivering it to the base for which it will become an actual passenger jet and serve the next 10, 15 years or whatever. And what they did to showcase that this was their final one that they were delivering is on their flight path. They made the plane fly in like a crown route and write 747 into the sky, and then it would carry on. And someone actually was tracking this and took a picture of it while it was happening. So I'll pull that up now for everyone to see.
Wait, was this like a commercial flight, or was this like did they
No,
on their
so
way
this
to delivering
was-
the plane?
They were delivering the
something
plane
like that.
from the
Sure, sure,
factory to the
I was,
base.
I was about to say, like, you're on the flight, you're like, yeah, it's just taking longer than I thought, bro. Paris is only a 1 hour flight. What's going on? Why am I in India, bro?
Just getting swing left and right, like,
You're like the flight from the other week that we were talking about.
yeah, exactly.
So they made this in the sky.
Mad.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
That's kind
Mad.
of bang on, actually, isn't it?
That's actually
Yeah,
sick.
the Drake
That's
Crown
really
was
good.
747, which I thought was super sick. And
Some say it's easy
It's-
though, isn't it? All that space up there.
Minecraft
I mean,
flight
it's
simulator. man.
autopilot, bro. You just say turn that way, it does it.
Yeah.
Level
just
Yeah.
sketch
two
in the sky
autonomy,
is what I'm
bro.
hearing.
No talent, bro. No
Let's
talent.
just sketch in the sky, bro.
Yeah, see, no
It
talent,
literally
bro.
is.
Infinite canvas, bro. Easy.
Apart from
That's you know what?
when it isn't.
That's facts, man. That's
true.
kind of deep still.
Well, the sky's an infinite canvas
Yeah, bro.
Go on,
until you
explain
go
that
past the atmosphere.
Tell us about that.
You missed the physicist. The physicist was on last episode.
Mm,
That's your fault, not ours. So
yeah.
you out there in
What's,
Cornwall,
what's,
bro.
you- what's
rainy.
your specialty?
My specialty?
Yeah.
Nothing. We've had this discussion before.
Good
What's
added
your
value
what's the everybody else's specialty? Go on. I'm getting cooked this episode, so I need to hear everybody else's specialty. Go on.
I'm with
From
you, bro.
false allegations of deep throating to flipping.
Whoa, whoa, nobody talked about that.
Wait,
bro.
what?
bro,
bro?
bro, what do you think the vomit thing was? What do you
Oh,
think
that
it was?
wasn't deep throating, bro. That
This
was just you
guy's stuck in
swallowing
the Matrix.
toothpaste.
No, bro, that's just what he's implying.
Man pulled out of
Go on.
nowhere.
Hamza, what's specialty?
Top 5.
Top 5 specialities.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Hamza's is Goat, Twister Wizard. What else, bro?
That's Masam, bro.
That's my
Lads,
son.
lads.
Self-claimed. That's my son.
That's
Lads,
Deep Throat King right there.
Jesus.
DTK. fam.
Oh, jeez, Louise.
Lads,
Relax.
bro, have some flipping.
DTK.
No,
Shut up,
Masam.
bruv.
Masa, I'm right with you, bro.
DTK.
No specialty, fam. Man's a
Okay,
man's
Okay.
dead.
go on, Jay. Tell us all your specialties then. Go
Yeah,
on.
go on, Jay.
Um,
Yeah, no one cares.
Dick Ben's left. That's a good one.
Oh,
right, Philly.
lads, what
Relax,
is
Philly.
going on? Lads, what is going on? Oh my god! All right, please tell us about.
Wait,
this,
talking.
the
wait,
Rose
talking
Bowl.
about.
No,
Oh,
let's-
sorry.
let's-
What were you
yeah,
saying?
let's cover-
Carry on. Yeah, sorry. My bad. I was gonna say it away, but yeah,
Go
carry
on.
on.
Oh, right. So, it's a big occasion that is the final 747 that's being delivered. Because, what do you guys think? Before I go into it, I want to know what you guys think the future of air travel is from now. Like, if
Bring back
you
the
could
Concourse.
think what it
Slingshot.
would be, yeah, what do you want it to be?
Slingshot air, like as in like no, you know the slingshot mechanism that it mechanism
Oh, yeah.
mechanism
Mechanism.
conservatory. You know the
That's a throwback, bro. I haven't
Do you
heard
remember
that
that
in at
shit?
least 20 episodes.
I don't even remember that.
No, you weren't there.
You
So
weren't there.
it was. Hamza,
You have
basically,
to say it like that.
Nah, you weren't there. That was back when we were getting views.
Yeah, thank you, Masam. Thank you. I'll take that.
I'm a man of truth. I'm not sure about that. Go on, Hoshi.
you know they're making like airplanes that you can slingshot through the air and like rockets slingshot mechanics and stuff. So they're making like a thing where they gain enough momentum by spinning and then shooting out. So I think that's definitely something that will come into play.
Just imagine
that how,
getting
like, gliders
ragdolled, bro.
work?
Gliders.
gliders don't have engines,
Gliders get pulled by an aircraft and then they just let go.
Gliders? What kind of gliders?
Reverse slingshot, innit?
Gliders like single man gliders. That you
Yeah, they
just-
don't have engines.
The ones you hold
Just-
and you jump off a cliff and you just glide.
No.
not
these are- they're
paragliders.
actually like,
Ones you actually sit in like a plane.
Oh
it's
really?
like a drone type thing, yeah.
Yeah, like
Oh,
a
wow.
UAV but with a don.
Oh, that's jokes.
Yeah.
No, I need to check that out.
The
Man.
physicist who's on the other episode has actually been in a few and flown a few, actually.
Yeah,
Swear
I've flown
down.
one as well. It's pretty sick.
You've flown one? Since when?
Since ages ago.
What the
What
What do you
You're
mean?
solo. You're inside it solo.
No, I had an instructor with me.
Okay, I was gonna say yeah, because I actually watched a video recently. It was on my socials, like literally the other day, of a guy doing it, and he was like so close. There's no engine in this, so if you're gone, you're gone, and you
Oh,
mess up, you're done
these.
for, right? So I don't know. I mean, maybe you can explain how it works. I don't know how it works in terms of. You said it was like a reverse slingshot. They give you the momentum, you go. Then what? You're just using aerodynamics, and you can change the. I'm just asking you because I don't know. You change the.
So you get flown up. You're like essentially towed in the air to an aircraft, like a propeller plane, and that takes you up to a certain amount of feet, and then it lets go, and then you just use you have lift because you have wings. You just don't have an engine.
Yeah.
So then you just glide like a paper airplane would, and you just go wherever you want until you.
Do you have
touch the
control?
ground.
You have
Yeah,
control.
you can fly it. Like you can maneuver it.
Cool.
How high?
You just don't
How
have an
high?
engine. Like you can't go up, basically.
Got you.
But you can
How
go
high
down.
were? How high, G?
How high? 10, 15,000 feet.
Oof.
When
Pretty
did
high.
this happen, bro?
Yeah, when did you do this, bro?
What
Cornwall.
the
That's a
f-
long, like many years ago. I went to an airfield.
Cornwall.
And just did it.
That's sick.
Oh man,
Yeah,
that's
that's
It's
way
crazy.
also
bro.
very no engine, bro.
scary as fuck.
Nah, it's fun. It's cool, man.
Yeah,
If
I'm
it's
sure
a
it's
dry
fucking
day,
cool.
they let you land it as well. It's kind of fun.
Me 10 years ago would have backed it. Now I care about my life, so
You could do it with an instructor. They know how to land.
I don't trust no one, G.
Do you guys do parachuting? When you guys go parachuting, jumping out of plane, bungee jumping?
I've always wanted to,
100%.
man.
Yeah,
100%.
I've always wanted to. I'm scared now, bro. Legit.
100%.
Same thing.
I like my feet on the ground, bro. Personally,
I know you do.
Yeah, we know you do.
I'm
Bro. We
not,
know
I'm
you
not doing
do.
no venturing
We know
out
you
in the
do.
skies, bro. That's not for
100%.
me.
I wouldn't. Oh, you know what? I wouldn't do like. I would rather parachute than like paraglide.
You'd rather parachute than paraglide.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know,
paragliding
paragliding
is
just
sus,
sounds-
man. Paragliding.
Yeah.
Where do you-
we
where
saw
do you
that. We saw when we
paraglides?
were in Germany. I don't know if you
Yeah.
guys remember. Yeah, we saw a guy
Yeah.
jump off a flipping mountain and it was
That's the
picturesque.
one.
Oh, no, it was sunset and everything. But
Okay, that's the
One of
one.
my managers at work does that every Friday. He doesn't.
Every
he only works
Friday?
4 days a week, and then the Friday he goes paragliding.
Does he do cocaine?
it's a subscription, paragliding subscription every Friday.
Okay.
Is
Yeah,
Coke in
that's
the
what
top 5 drinks?
I can ask.
Okay. cool, cool.
Actually, probably
Cool.
not. All right. So so this guy's thinking slingshot. What do you guys think? What would be your
Future of
preferred
aviation.
future of travel? How would you want to do it?
As long as it's as safe as possible, bro. I don't care.
What's the Harry Potter spell for teleporting? That one, innit?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Don't act like any
It's
of us
definitely
know
not
that,
That's
bro.
just not
My man said
teleportation.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Yeah, I know. That's. Oh,
That
bro,
is-
did you hear how he said that? That's why he did the proper Leviosa.
Leviosa.
Yeah, there's some slice to
I don't even know. They done those planes which have like these wham like planes, like cargo type planes, which have all the solar panels on the wings, and they use that to like fly a certain distance. That was a few years back. But I don't know. I mean, what is the future of aviation other than I don't know, man? Just chuck a combustion
better
engine in there,
planes.
innit? Yeah, other
Yeah,
than
so
better
there's-
planes, isn't it?
You know what I
Right,
say?
so-
I say, I got my answer. I say we go back, bruv. Bring back the blimps. Bring back the massive zeppelins. Honestly, those are stylish,
They're so
profiling.
cold, bro.
They're so,
so
cold, bro.
cold.
Don't
I've s-
blimps kill one American every year?
Yeah, I
cares?
saw this.
No, but seriously though, imagine like the London skyline blitzed with blimps, bro.
Oh, so
It's sick.
dystopian.
Vibes.
That's some. That's some.
I
like,
think the London skyline has
2050.
seen a blitz before, bro.
Yeah, okay. Maybe that was the correct wrong. That was not the correct word. Wee.
Nino,
What was that?
Okay,
Was
what
that
was
your
that, bro?
siren?
Yeah,
That's
what
your
was
siren.
That you did an ambulance, bro. Yeah, that's better.
No, that's all the man needing help from the blitz.
Oh my god. Oh my god. The
jeez.
Undertakers, bro.
What is happening?
What, Jay?
Right,
You
yeah,
tell
bro.
us. What's the future? What's the future, Jay?
Well, it is just better planes, but there's this Swiss company called Destinus.
Of course,
And-
you'd say that. Destiny Merchant. So,
It's unrelated. No one, no viewer knows what you're on about. Okay, there's a Swiss company called Destinus, and they're a startup, and they're currently working on a project with Spain's Ministry of Science. So it's funded, and they are planning to make a hypersonic, hydrogen-powered passenger jet. Now, by hypersonic, that means 5 times the speed of sound, and it will cut journey times. There's a passenger jet. It will cut journey times from Frankfurt to Australia. I don't know what part of Australia. Frankfurt to Australia from 20 hours to just over 4 hours.
They can't even make hydrogen powered cars. Are they going to do a whole bloody airship? Give it a rest.
that's scary.
Well, that's what they're
bro.
working on. Ministry of Science, bro.
I don't know if I'm backing the Spanish government to do that.
Bro,
as well.
thank you said that because I
Give
was
it to the
waiting for
US or
everybody to
someone,
stop
bro.
talking.
Give it to
say
Germany.
that.
Give it to the flipping
Bro,
neighbours, a couple
as
of
soon-
countries over.
As soon as you said Spain, I checked out, bro. I was
Yeah,
like, what the
100%.
flip,
My
bro?
first instinct was like, I ain't giving them the money to do this,
Yeah.
but go Germany, bruv.
Yeah, bro, that's the wrong
Okay,
part of
let
Europe.
me tell you something even funnier than that. You think Spain can't hack it? How much funding do you think you would need to make a jet like this?
Bro, trillions.
Billions.
Not trillions, but like
Billions?
hundreds of billions.
Yeah, hundreds? Loads, right? Loads.
Yeah.
What's it,
Their,
500
their
k?
current investment pool is 12 million euros.
Oh, great
Yeah.
chat.
Mad.
Great chat.
Yeah, long
Great
day,
chat.
long day.
They're doing like some university
day,
project,
bro.
bro.
Super long day, bro.
Very long day. Hyper long day, bro. Hypersonic long day.
5 times a day. Honestly. Yeah, that's not happening. You might as well
crazy.
write
That
that
shows
off.
you how much faith they have in the Spanish STEM
Yeah.
society.
Spanish
Institution.
STEM,
You
bro.
didn't know how to finish that sentence.
Spanish
stem
STEM
cells, yeah, they
society.
make
They don't even know how
Spanish
to
meatballs.
start the project, Rev. They got bigger problems.
Bro, they ain't got the funding, bro. They quite literally don't have the facilities for that big man.
Yeah, let
So-
Destinus keep believing.
Don't they
in
take half the
destiny,
day off
fam.
as well, bruv? Siesta ting. You got the work ethic for this, bruv.
Jay's manager doesn't even work on Fridays, so
Fine. But it is cool if they could. I mean, they're definitely not going to pull it off. But if what they do leads to other stuff, that can be kind of sick. Because the only reason why this type of tech can be used now is essentially because the new tech revolution with 3D printing. They can now 3D print essentially like engine catalysts that allow you to create a lot more thrust and make it a lot quicker. Obviously, that also creates a lot more heat. So they've had to 3D print like massive heat chambers to allow this stuff to work. But on a small scale, it does work. You can create something that goes a lot faster than the speed of sound. It's just building that out.
3D printing is sick, man. It literally was my job for like a year until it no longer was, unfortunately. But it was pretty. 3D printing is so sick, man. The stuff that you can do with it. I went to a exhibition over in Birmingham. It's like the biggest one in the UK, and had like all the big manufacturers there and everything like that. And there were all these machines, and I was just talking because I don't know anything about it, like in terms of like from a super technical perspective. But then when I went there and I was talking to all these different guys and the machines and the technologies and all this stuff, it was nuts. It was nuts. Like some of the sizes of those machines are massive, absolutely massive. The things that they can do is wild. It's absolutely wild. Some of this stuff's 3D printed behind me actually from work, but there we go, mate.
Which one?
What, the Darth Vader mask?
Pull one.
Top,
No,
top
no,
villain.
that's all. That's Lego, bro. That X, that, and there's something else behind it as well. But yeah,
Is he the top villain?
it's pretty nuts.
He's in it.
Top 5.
Top 5.
Top 5 what?
Actually, he was number one.
It was
He was
number
number
one.
one.
He did win.
Number one.
Number
He
one.
did win.
He was number one.
That's my
so-
guy.
I need to get. You know what I need to get? I need to get right here. That's a little Toblerone bar.
Yeah, you're on your own there, bro.
Yeah.
Did you see they're getting rid of the Matterhorn on the Toblerone because it's not actually made in Switzerland anymore?
Where is
The
it
little
made?
mountain thing on the logo.
Mm.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
my top 5 logos, isn't it? Yeah. So,
There's no
Well,
way
that
that's
sounds
one of your
like
top
the
5 logos. You're chatting the
no, it's not. It's not. I'm just saying it. I was trying to make a joke in it.
I don't.
Don't do that again, Hamza. Don't do that again.
Finish your story then. Where is it made?
No. Well, no, I don't know where they're making it now, but they just
You
don't run
know
it.
nothing about your story.
No, the point of my story was the fact that they were taking the Matterhorn out because it wasn't made in Switzerland anymore. And my story stopped there. If you want more, it's a you problem. It's not a me problem.
My story stopped
you
there.
quite
My story stopped
literally-
there.
You only know half the story then.
That's
It's the only half that matters.
You don't
Okay,
have the
so
facilities for this.
Probably
think-
China, innit?
I saw
Oh,
that
no.
in China. I saw that video of the guy who went to see that mountain. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, he held it up.
Held it. Yeah, that was sick.
That's
That
what
was
So
he
now
did.
that you told me the story, I'm devastated. Would like to know where it's gone though.
I'll find out for you.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
Cheers.
it's
Keep
still
it
that
carry the-
mountain
carry the
range. It's
podcast.
just that mountain range has now moved to China.
Yeah, that's how it works. Geography and that.
I'm sure it is. Yeah.
I'm dead. Hamza, I'm actually really
Alright.
curious about this jail food question. Is it like a last meal thing? Like
No, yeah. So that was linked to the whole woolly mammoth thing about like obviously that food's rank. Like the question was like, would you eat that? I mean, Jay's obviously vegetarian, so it's probably not him. But even still, like, would you eat that? And then it was basically just gonna go into like rank foods and stuff like that. But then, like, what would your last meal be?
now top
We
5
might
you
be
can't
eating
do
combo.
that.
woolly mammoth.
We've had this convo before. I never said I wouldn't eat it.
Really?
Yeah.
Why you not had the Nando's then?
No. See, now you don't understand.
To survive.
If food is 3D printed, I'd eat it because nothing's being killed to make it. You already have the genetics. You could just make it.
So is that what
Okay.
it is then for you? Is that the logic behind it then? That's Jay, like a serious question. Nothing's been, but it's still.
Yeah.
But it's still, so it's not about the fact that it comes from an animal source. It's the fact that it comes from an animal source which has been killed to create it.
How did we only find this
I
out? We've
did
been
not-
friends
I
for
did-
like
I did
10
not know
fucking
that.
years.
I did not. Ten's a stretch. I did not know that, bro. I did
Yeah.
not know that, bro.
If
Madness.
no animal's dying, then it's fine. Nothing's
No,
being
I just
murdered.
always any animal product. Period.
I
innit?
thought you
Like,
were-
the same way a vegetarian.
I mean,
would
I drink
probably
milk.
say that they
That's
don't
an
want
animal
What
product.
if the
No, I-
animals? What if the animal's
it's
happy
meat,
to
innit?
be slaughtered? What then?
It's not.
Ethics and morality.
What if it's so sacrificed?
Level
itself,
3,
bro?
level 5.
What if like what was it Dolly the sheep? Dolly the sheep. What if Dolly the
That
sheep
had, bro,
volunteered?
that had a solid 12-minute lifespan.
Yeah. So what? What if she volunteered, bro?
Wait, Jay, is that the same reason
would
why
you tell
everyone
me?
in your household is? Everyone just doesn't want to eat meat because
Nah.
it's.
Not
mean,
everyone.
Well, kind of.
Yeah.
dad-
Someone
my
needs
dad-
halal meat, bro.
Someone needs halal meat, yeah. My dad grew up eating meat and then didn't want to anymore because he just stuck to seafood for protein, but he didn't want to kill animals. My mum religiously doesn't
Okay.
eat for that reason. And then Rav's just raving it. I don't know what's going on in his head.
Did you ever eat meat, by the way? Ever? Did you used to?
No.
So you've always had this ideology from young.
Well, when I was young, then I
just
was
wasn't
just
in the
following
house.
my parents,
Got you. Yeah.
which was religious reasons for not eating meat.
See, that's
And
what
then
we
after
broke
that,
off.
Then I did.
What's your logic now then? Is it
Got you.
religion to some degree or to no degree?
It's
or is it
religion
more
to
about-
some degree, maybe like
Yeah.
30-40%, and then the other 60% is I don't want anything to like do with killing animals.
Let me tell you something. I saw a post the other day that said that plants, when they're cut, they scream at a frequency that humans can't hear, but they let off noises and they scream at a frequency that humans can't hear. So they're
I
actually
have to get
insane.
this fact
No
checked.
wonder
Otherwise,
plant burgers taste horrendous, bro. No, my
they're
chickens are
screaming.
happy to die for me. No.
Oh my god!
What? They are, bro. They're like
Yeah.
running around. Listen, I eat farm. I eat,
Yeah, make me
free-
nuggets. Yeah, kill me, fucking kill me.
Bro, I eat free range eggs, okay, for a reason, bro. They're happy to give away their kids and for me to eat munch them, bro.
They're
Give
running
away their
around.
kids.
They're running, bro. They're chilling. They're living their best life. What's a
Madness,
chicken's
innit?
life expectancy, bro?
Word.
Can't be
Would
that
you
much
ever-
longer than what it would have been.
Would you ever would you ever slaughter a chicken yourself? Go to one of the
Me?
farm ends and do it.
Yeah.
Bro.
I've seen an animal getting slaughtered before when I was in Pakistan. It was around the time when, for those of you know, Qurbani time, right? Around the pilgrimage time. So they slaughter an animal. Gives the whole backstory behind it, but whatever. But that was pretty nuts. That was pretty nuts. I can't lie. It was there's a whole like I'm not gonna go into this long, but there's a whole etiquette and like mannerism to it and everything like that. But like, yeah, I saw it and I was like, yo, I feel like I just I don't know if I can't remember if I just stumbled upon it or if they were like, yo, do you want to see something? I was like, yeah, sure. I was like 7. It was like 2005. I was like, yeah, go on, well, I wanted to see what's going on. And then yeah, it was a bit nuts.
They
know?
traumatize
It's
you
a
for
bit
months,
nuts.
bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna go into detail. It was a bit gory, but yeah,
How does it make
squirting
you
blood,
feel?
knives, all that stuff.
Watching that at 7, bro. That's kind of mad.
That's mad. Oh, speaking of chicken,
didn't-
you hear Pepe's closed down for a bit in Slough. It's mad, bro. I'm pissed. I'm
Yeah,
bare
man,
I'm
vexed.
talk
glad
about that.
I literally said that yesterday. What? Do you know why that happened?
What happened?
That's what I was wondering. That's what brought up
Oh,
literally yesterday.
I'm vexed, bro. I
Is-
tried
do you
ordering
guys
2 days
actually
ago.
rate-
It didn't come through. I was like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna guess. It's one of two things, right? One or two things.
I know he's gonna
Money
say. I'm waiting for the
laundering.
R word.
Hygiene. has to
One,
be.
rats. Yes, correct. Hygiene
that's
ring,
the word.
right? And number 2, immigration. They came knocking. Immigration officers.
You know what?
You're not meant to be
Allegedly,
here.
allegedly,
you may not be wrong.
they may not have people who are legally allowed here.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
It is Slough.
So it's one of them ones, isn't it?
Mm.
It's one of them ones.
Harsha, you were right. Apparently, there's a peer-reviewed scientific study which was done saying that when plants are under stress or drought or they get killed, cut, whatever, they have a high-frequency noise, which, yeah, lack of
People
stress
can't
and
hear it,
distress and
yeah.
stuff like that. So, Jay, looks like you're going on a hunger diet, G.
I mean, plants don't have brains.
Wow,
Bro, plants have feelings too, man. What
Plants
the
have
hell?
feelings, bro. They're
crying,
living
bro.
organisms. They're living
What's the guys-
organisms.
All right, top 5 plants. What was that?
Weed. Weed. Like coke, weed. I don't even smoke anymore.
Fair play, bro. That was unreal. Best part of the episode.
I was gonna say
'Cause it was
rhododendron.
that shit.
All right.
What'd you say, Hamza?
I was gonna say rhododendron, bro, but if you want to go down that route, fair enough. Innit? Venus flytrap things,
You
sunflowers
take
and
it
that,
serious.
poppies and that.
Come on.
Roses,
Roses, because we never get any as
poppies.
males, man.
Yeah,
I
100%.
said poppies. Can we go back to
Yeah,
that?
I know, right? I know you did say poppies. Got to be sunflowers or daisies, isn't it? Pound for pound.
Roses, bro.
Roses are
Pound
nice.
for pound,
Roses are
Rose is the
fine.
king.
Tulips bang out daisies every day of the week.
Yeah, but roses outclass all of them.
Yeah, they're sexy and they got thorns, bro. They could beef other plants, bro.
100%.
You
Shank
ever seen a
come up,
rose in the
Wells.
wild, though? You ever seen a rose in the wild?
Yeah,
No.
it's over there, isn't it?
Yo, that's a deep question, man.
From there.
From there. From
I've
over
seen one of them.
there.
From over there.
Yeah,
We need to
you
put
guys
that
ever
up
seen
there,
a
bro.
rose in the wild, though? That's the question. I see daisy sunflowers all the time, bro. Every summer, every spring. That's why they're pound for pound for me.
That's fair.
I know, name 2 there, but they're top 2.
It reminds
I've
you of
never
the
seen a
summer.
rose
innit?
in the wild. Yo, this has got me deep in life for a second. Hold on.
A rose in the
Yeah,
wild. That's a
there's
name
a
for a
whole
song,
metaphor.
bruv.
There is a whole
Yeah.
metaphor around that, but
A rose in the wild.
it doesn't need to be addressed.
Mm,
Good.
That's kind of mad,
that's a link.
Fair play. You know what,
Yeah.
Masam? That's discombobulated me. That has.
Yeah, I can tell, bro. You're lost right now.
Yeah, bro.
The Gurbani and then the rose, bro. Back to back. I could see it. Your eyes are different glaze, You saw that blood there for a second. You were transported PTSD
Red
to
roses, bro.
red rose. Now you know why the rose is covered in red. No, but seriously,
Talking about plants, did you not see?
I was still
Yeah.
talking about plants. All right, cool.
Did you not see? Siberia came out with this concept called a liquid tree, which is essentially
Siberia.
Siberia. Yeah, it was mad. I was surprised when they came. Well, just never heard of anything coming out of Siberia. But no offense, if you're
Right,
from
don't
Siberia-
disrespect all our
Why you
Siberia
dissing
fans.
Siberia, bro?
Yeah,
It's
what
like
the
30 mil,
hell,
30 mil
man?
people there, bro.
Yeah, from there. Anyway, they're basically like big structures full of a bunch of water and microalgae that essentially carry out photosynthesis, and it's essentially to not replace, but add like remove pollution and add oxygen into areas where there's high density of pollution in the air and just not enough oxygen in the air. So they're placing it in certain parts of Siberia, testing it out and seeing how it affects the climate and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Was that the same or different to the one where they were putting like algae on like high streets? I don't know if you guys
Yeah.
saw that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the same
he's
one.
referring
Yeah.
to that.
Is that the
He's
same
referring
thing?
to that,
Same
yeah.
one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
it's pretty clever.
Yeah.
I mean, my only question is,
But why not just plant a tree?
why not just plant a tree?
But
So-
I think I assume it was more. It's more.
It is.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's more
better doing its
effective.
job.
It's
more effective, that's the word.
I actually have the facts. I'll pull it up for one sec if you give me a second. But
They
basically, they
look
said
really ugly, in my
they
opinion.
they
I was
clap.
gonna say that. What does it look like when it's just on the street?
Jay, it's quite literally
I'll
a
send it to the
big-
WhatsApp chat right now.
Yeah, it's quite literally this
Put it on
big
screen to you if I
structure
remember.
where it looks like it has the green liquid from the algae. That's it. It
S-
looks really ugly.
And what do they
and
stick it to?
Just
It's,
the
just on the,
ground.
it's on the pavement.
No, well, the one I saw was a stand up thing, and it was converted.
this is
It
like
had like a
in a-
bench attached to it that you can sit on, and it's basically just like a. Like
Oh,
a
you saw the
thin-
more premium one, bro.
Yeah, bro,
Yeah,
this
I saw
is
the
sick. This is
premium
like in a whole thing,
Mm.
Yeah,
a whole display.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
this is the one I saw. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But I
it's-
don't know. I just don't
contains-
like it, bruv.
It contains 600 liters of water and microalgae, which bind to carbon dioxide and produce pure oxygen through photosynthesis. The microalgae are 10 to 50 times more efficient than trees in binding to carbon dioxide, making them a valuable resource for improving air quality in urban spaces where tree planting may be limited. It's a sick idea.
This is the innovation we need, bro.
Yeah, it's helping
Do you know what I
something.
mean? None
you
of
know?
that faffy Spanish nonsense.
4 hours,
Serbia,
you know? 4
Belgrade is
hours.
where it's at.
Yeah, 4 hours just for even more pollution, bro.
Speaking of pollution, have you lot seen this new study that's rated air pollution across different cities and compared it to what that equates to in passive smoking?
No.
No.
God, let me
Yeah,
guess.
so-
Beijing is gonna be the worst, right?
Tokyo,
Beijing, bro.
They-
Beijing.
Mumbai,
So they mainly did
Mumbai.
it for,
Yeah,
for
India's
UK
up there.
cities, and then compared it to a few
Mumbai
that
City.
were really bad.
Mumbai's dirty, bro.
It is, bro. Very smoky.
So okay, so what do you think is the worst city in the UK for air
Oh.
pollution?
London.
London
innit?
has to be.
London is 10th.
What is this stupid nonsense?
Birmingham.
Luton.
Luton. London, just to put this into perspective, London's air pollution equates to, if you lived there, like for a whole year, it would equate to you passively smoking 154 cigarettes within that year.
That's not that much.
That's minor.
one every couple of days with some.
Bro, that
Friday
is
night.
scary. You might.
Why to change?
I don't smoke. I
It
don't
would be
smoke.
more than one a week, big man. So the worst is Northampton, which is 189 cigarettes.
Jesus.
Then you got
Mad.
Nottingham with 181, Bristol with 163, and then it goes down Southampton, Cardiff, Norwich, Leeds, and then London.
It's a good thing
Mad.
nobody
And the-
lives in those places.
The Reading, which is close to us, got 111 cigarettes a year.
It's not bad.
It's not us,
Not
though,
bad.
innit? It's not us, though, innit? Shout out.
The
Slam.
best in the UK was
Cornwall.
Slough's got the
Wow.
largest trading estate in Europe, by the way, so I'm surprised it's not on there. I can't lie.
True.
Sal's probably not big enough to make this list.
Oi, 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 oi. It should be, lads, I think that's a red card. Did you hear the nonsense that came out of his mouth?
Unfortunately, Hamza, you missed it, right? Where he mentioned he went to Cornwall and there's a small town that has a cinema there, bro, but not us. So I'm out of this conversation. Fortunately, repping Slough.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It took until you ended that sentence for anyone to know what you're on about.
I didn't know what he was talking about, bro.
I mean, I
Hamza got
understood it
clocked
straight away.
immediately. Yeah.
Not
No,
special.
at the end, yeah.
Bro, it's just like it's just shot all around. Honestly, this is a fest of an episode.
The best place in the UK is the both Scottish towns, Glasgow and Edinburgh. Edinburgh
Oh,
with
fake
87
news,
cigarettes a
bro.
year.
Fake news.
But they
Yeah,
compared
but Jay, the
this-
flights you're taking there on a bloody bi-weekly basis ain't helping the pollution at Edinburgh, mate.
It's fine, hydrogen, don't worry. They
Soon come.
compared that to everyone's favorite place, Bangladesh. The ends. Dhaka in
Speak for yourself.
Bangladesh.
Shout out the
If you live there,
shipment
it equates to you passively smoking 1,176 cigarettes.
Wow.
It's 3 a day.
Jesus. Isn't
Okay,
that where that
so-
kid, there was like a 3-year-old kid that learned to smoke cigarettes. Isn't he from Bangladesh? Let
Bro,
me look it up, bro.
they teach them from young, honestly.
Plenty
Why
of
are you
3-year-old
always
kids
bringing
out
up
there
random
smoking
kid
cigarettes, bro.
stories?
From Bangladesh as well, bro.
From
It's-
Bangladesh.
Yeah,
This
it's
kid get on a train as
I'm
well.
saying this
They live
podcast
life there,
peaks.
man.
This podcast peaks when we get those shipment dons on this podcast.
Oh, 1
Bro,
million
Fahim,
trillion
I'm gonna bring my boy Fahim on, bro. I'm telling you.
Hold on, wait. Hey, yo. I just seen his name, bro. His
It
first
was,
name
in,
basis.
it was in the article, bro.
Yeah,
I hope
find
so.
His, you know what?
Hope for your sake.
I'll find his LinkedIn, bro.
You're going
You
find
think a
Fahim from
shipment kid has a
Dhaka.
LinkedIn?
Yeah,
Why not, bro?
He be studying MSc shipping, bro.
Alright,
Jay,
I told you the worst
so-
place. I told you the worst place. Bangladesh, 1,176 cigarettes, which is what, just over 3 a day. What do you think? Where do you think is the best place in the world in terms of air pollution?
Scandinavia.
Oslo.
Thinking about where would have actually been like researched.
Okay.
Obviously, they're not going to go to the Arctic, are they? Like,
Reykjavik.
Anchorage, Alaska.
Reykjavik.
I'm saying Finland. Somewhere in Finland.
okay, Finland, Alaska.
Oh, Alaska has a lot of fracking and stuff like
Reykjavik.
that, so I doubt it.
Reykjavik.
Very
Where is that?
Scandinavian.
East Asia, Eastern
No,
Europe,
That's
Nice.
Iceland.
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 Capital.
Capital of
right.
Iceland. Nuke. Nuke in Greenland. There you go. Stuff
You're
like that.
along the right lines. You're along the right lines. It is Scandinavia. Up north, it's in Bern, in
Longyearbyen.
Switzerland.
Oh.
Oh, mountainous area.
Their air, if you live there, would be just a very small amount, 11 cigarettes a year.
Wow, that's amazing.
That's
There's no
amazing.
way. Oh, I mean, I guess it's where they tested it.
That's
You're right. It's
top
where they
quality,
tested it.
bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
It
all
is so
mountain
pure.
ranges. It's all clean air.
It's amazing.
Bro, that air there must be different, man.
must
Honestly,
hit
I need that
different.
oxygen. I need that oxygen.
Top 5?
fair play. innit?
I'd subscribe to that oxygen.
Top 5. Wait, lads. Top
Yeah.
5 oxygens you've ever experienced.
Oh,
Bergdorf's Garden was up there, bro. That shit was crisp, brother.
I'm gonna
Bergdorf's
say.
Garden was crisp, bro.
I'm gonna say
I'm gonna
Hyderabad.
say.
That shit stung like a motherfucker and I felt good.
That was 300 cigarettes a day.
Bro,
Till
more
this
than that.
day.
More than
To this
that.
day.
I'm saying the O2 that they gave me post surgery, bro. That pure
You
oxygen.
know what? That is literally that is the correct answer.
That is the correct answer. Yeah.
That is the correct answer.
You had pure O2.
Yeah,
You're
bro.
dying, bro.
He had
Yeah,
more than that
bro.
as well,
They had to
bro.
resuscitate me, bro.
That is so-
Good. Yo, I want to get Fahim on this podcast. still.
Yeah, bro. Fine for him. Going, well, was
Does
Fine.
Fahim even speak English?
Probably
We'll
not,
bring
bro.
on.
Wow.
Some, we all know some like some Don, bro.
Do
We'll
we?
bring him on.
Do we,
Translate.
we all know some Bangladeshi Don, you're going to say?
I know a few in it. We'll find
say
someone in
less.
it.
Go on, name one.
Find someone.
Name
bro.
one.
Yeah,
let me
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Shout him out,
Bro,
shout him
this-
out.
There's like 100 million of them, right?
Bro, I went to Westminster Uni, bro. It's full of them.
What are you talking about?
Sound like
Bro,
there's
you
disdain in
sound
your
hella
voice. there.
Brexit.
Different
Yeah.
species, bro. Be like,
Yeah,
you
bro.
sound
They are.
So bad to put
They
an
are.
advert on a bus.
If you know,
with
you
that.
know. They are, bro.
We're getting
Shout out
hell.
all my banglers, innit?
Humza's opinions are not Atypical's opinions. Just put
Yeah,
that
they're
out
not mine either.
there. What?
Um,
Hey,
I'm portraying a
yeah.
character.
that is,
Yeah,
that
what-
is
what's his
your
name? Hamza
25%.
one?
Go
His
on,
name's
bring it
Fahim.
Okay. Okay.
I'm dead.
All right. Fahim's getting bare shout outs right now.
He's famous,
Shout out
bro.
Fahim.
He doesn't
You
even
don't
know
even
it.
know him.
Bro, we want to know him, Jay. Get with
We
the
will.
program.
That's true. We do want to.
Yeah. Stop showing us that fake Pepsi logo. Yeah, but that way.
Yo, we ain't sponsored. We ain't sponsored. We ain't sponsored.
No,
we ain't
bro. Don't
sponsored.
show us top 5 logo, honestly. The thing about the liquid trees is, Jay, maybe you know.
What is that called? Pirate's Gate.
Princess Gate, bro.
Princess Gate.
Okay.
Man said Pirates Gay on the Barney.
Natural
Sounds
mineral
like
water
some
from
Jack
West
Sparrow dick.
Wales, bro.
Wales.
Jay, maybe you know what it's called. I think China, because obviously they have so much pollution there, they're actively trying to go with the design movement of like having plants incorporated into their buildings. There's a certain
Oh yeah.
art style. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, I don't know the name. of
Not
it either,
tended to.
but-
That's probably what it's called.
I
Yeah,
think
it's
they're
when you're
There's a
trying to
cool
bring-
building in Milan, which is like an apartment complex, which is literally just got like plants and stuff all the way top and bottom of it. It looks pretty sick.
But yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Sick.
basically what China is implementing. I don't know what the movement is, but this, my immediate thought of looking at this liquid tree is look at all the plantation in the background, and then look at that thing. It just looks so ugly. I just can't get with the program.
I think it
personally.
looks nice.
I just
It's an
don't like it.
interesting.
I
it's an
think it
interesting
looks
thing.
cool because it looks like an exhibit.
Yeah.
Whereas
looks like a
if they were
dirty fish
dotted
tank.
around like every 200 yards, it would probably.
I
look
mean,
weird.
I
like
mean,
a dirty
algae.
fish
You know,
tank.
it's not too
Yeah,
far
you're not
off
far
it.
off.
You're not far off it. I mean, yeah, if it's great for the environment, great. But
It's a dirty
Just-
fish
I think
tank.
I think it looks cool. I think it looks cool.
I
'cause
don't
I think
think
it's
it
a
looks
nice
cool.
shade of green. That's why.
Oh, this guy, man.
what aesthetics?
Yeah, honestly, the
Yeah, break
aesthetics of
down.
that green.
Top 5 shades of green.
Lime.
What are you saying? Lime. Oof.
Yeah, lime green.
I'm saying
Ooh.
peppermint. Peppermint's
That's
up
just
there.
cat, bro. Lime green. What are you talking about?
I'm saying peppermint.
Oh, Jay's
lime
got hex
green.
codes ready.
I'm saying
mate.
Go on,
weed
Jay.
green.
Okay,
Sorry.
he's back on it.
Someone's got to, lads. Someone's got to.
Really?
Say it.
Really? Something's a better
I don't
left.
know, don't
so-
know.
Spinach green, I say.
No,
Talk-
Sag.
Talking about the that building in
Emerald,
Milan.
yeah.
Hamza,
Top
talking
5
about that
Salem.
building in Milan. I
Stop.
saw a video recently
Yeah.
that explained why these buildings like that one in Milan is actually worse for the environment than not.
No
Lol.
way. Go on.
Is it?
explain it.
Because the amount of energy it needs to keep watering those plants is like more than the oxygen that it gives out. Because you have to maintain it.
Mm.
Everything has to be centrally like organized. You got to pump water through the whole building. You got to keep like trimming it and stuff so the plants don't overgrow. You got to have like the soil at a certain temperature and stuff, and all this stuff that's got to be constantly happening. I think that building makes a loss, but it's only there because it's subsidized by the government, whereas a bunch of other buildings
Wow.
have like gone into liquidation.
It's practically a tourist attraction, to be fair.
Is it on the outside, the plants, or the inside?
They're
On the outside. On the
Okay.
outside.
Got
It's
you.
like
Well, isn't that the same
imagine-
logic they put behind like one of the arguments against like veganism and stuff like that, about when they're talking about growing soy and stuff like that? They're like, yeah, cool, it's not meat, but do you know how many truckloads of water you
Yeah.
need to grow this soybeans and all this sort of stuff that you need,
Yeah,
and
it's
there's
not
a lot of
carbon
the
neutral.
carbon that's involved with
Mm. Yeah.
transportation and
Bring
everything
it
like
over,
that. Like,
yeah.
so it's a bit fraudulent. It's a bit fraudulent.
Avocados. I think avocados up there is one of the most like carbon sucking plants to grow or something.
Bro, you got emphasis on that one. You did.
Interesting phrasing, bro.
Get me some avocado, bro.
I know. Who has avocado on toast? I know Jay
Well,
hates
actually,
it.
I got.
I like
I'm
it.
sorry.
I like it.
I don't like avocado.
It's
I don't
nature's
like
butter,
avocado
bro.
gross, man.
It's not
Nature's
nature's butter
butter.
because nature's butter is literally just
banger.
butter.
No, it's not. Butter's
No, it's not, bro.
man-made.
Do you know how processed butter is?
You just do a little bit. I ain't gonna do it. You just do a little bit.
No, go
Oh,
on.
do it, do
Show
it,
us
do it.
top
Just do a
five.
little-
We already,
just do-
we already labeled some of them,
Top 5 what? Top 5 what?
bro. we
Wanking.
said it.
Okay, this guy, the whole level of quote there, bro.
Oh yeah, sorry. I forget.
But,
Alright.
Go on, Harshu. What's your top 5 techniques to wank?
Okay.
Listen, we keep that behind closed doors, big man.
lads.
Okay.
This is NSF
What
topic.
happens in
bro.
Athens stays in Athens. right?
Exactly.
Excuse
Me
me?
and you know,
in,
man.
your in their bedroom.
Me and you
Yeah.
know,
Okay.
Jay.
Cool.
Me and you know,
Okay.
Jay. It's
Don't know
fine.
what was going on there. So
I just saw here, yeah, 150 grams soy burger. You need 158 liters of water. So perspective in it.
they say.
Compare that to a different.
I knew you were gonna say that, bro. I'm not going that far in it. Man. Come on.
So
If you want to
just
hear
pump
that
it out. This
episode,
guy pumps out
meat
numbers
versus
out of nowhere,
vegans.
bro.
Jay,
listen, we'll do
Absolute
meat
fake
versus
finance
vegans.
grad.
No, we'll do meat versus vegans, yeah. Me and
Absolute
Masam
fake.
versus Jay and Harshu. Harshu is a reformed form of vegan.
Jay,
Okay,
yeah, Jay's on
None
his
of
own
us are
base.
vegan. None of us.
you are.
Wait, hold on a second. Hamza, that same
you can't
reason.
eat bread.
Lord have mercy.
That
Why you mocking my disease, bruv?
Peak for you, innit?
Easy.
because you have it, bro. It's funny, isn't it?
What
do you mean? Self-explanatory, bro. Can I just say something? All right, this might be cut out.
Nah.
This might be cut out. This might be cut out. So
I'm
warning
editing
now.
this.
I'm
It's
warning
staying
now.
in.
This might be cut. Well, this is incriminating on you, bro, not me. So yeah, sure. Okay. So basically, we were talking about. So we were talking about some criminal cases, famous criminal cases that have come around, and so we were talking about the Josef Fritzl case, right? And two things. One, the Josef Fritzl case, horrendous, horrible, evil
What
human
was
being.
That's worth a deep dive on its
What
own,
is that case?
bro.
That was
Go
the one
lightly
that
over it. Lightly over it.
he trapped his daughter for like 20 plus years.
Raped
in
her.
the basement.
Yes.
Yeah,
Had
yeah,
like 7 kids with her.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
raised
7 kids.
3 of them.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
escaped.
Oh,
So,
bro, we can
anyway,
go on and
yeah,
on. It's
so
mad.
if you're interested in that, guys, we will do a special episode because it's
Oh,
extensive.
Bro, I just want to
anyway,
get started now.
Yeah, no,
With
no,
the episode,
it's
it
too
was
late.
mad.
It's
Yeah,
too late.
It's too late.
But two things. One, as soon as we discuss that, guess who got Josef Fritzl TikToks on their For You page that
you?
same day? Yes,
No
me.
way.
Yeah.
But this
I
is on
swear
PSN
to you.
Party Chat. that we were
PSN
talking.
Party Chat, by the way. So that's how
So
fraudulent it is.
TikTok chief, yeah, who's currently in questioning. You got some
Innit?
questions to answer from
In
Atypical,
there,
geezer.
bro. Yeah, he already had Congress. Now it's Atypical's time, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
That Congress is such a low IQ, man. The questions they were asking this guy.
Standard,
Well, do you not
bro.
remember what they did with Facebook?
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
yeah.
It's so
Oh
bad.
yeah.
Boomers.
And then the other point was, this is a conversation Hamza said this.
Throw
and this
man
is
under
to
the bus.
reiterate. Of course it did,
Oh,
because
I love
for a
it.
second,
Love it.
yeah.
word this carefully.
Why did I say this might be cut out, bruv? I gave the preface and you did the beep test. This is associated with Hamza having gluten and we trolling him for gluten. He said, if you were one of the children from Elizabeth Fritzl and you were friends with him in school, right?
Okay,
Would
now-
you- What? What?
I thought you were gonna go with the other conversation.
No. I'm talking about Elizabeth Fritzl's son, bro. If you
Wait,
if you
you know,
both
do
I
it.
in
posed
school-
you know what? I posed a hypothetical question. I would not do this
shut the flip.
Do
up.
it. Do it.
question,
Do it.
No, I
What's
wouldn't-
the
I
question?
wouldn't.
What's the
Okay.
question?
So
unless he was
Eli-
like my best mate and we had an inside joke. Then it's
Elizabeth
different.
Fritzl, who was the daughter, obviously she had 7 children. One of them was a son.
Yeah.
If you were friends with him in school, you were boys. Would you banter about the situation?
Hey, your dad's your granddad. You have to, bro. You have to. You have to. It's right there. What you mean?
No, I'm not partaking, bro.
That was, no. I mean, you're
that's-
not wrong, but
I mean,
nah.
biologically, you're correct.
The story, like, yeah.
I'm literally you're speaking scientific facts.
No.
Oh,
I did
say less,
bio.
thank God. Did
Did
you?
you? Did you?
Did you?
Did you?
Am I wrong?
I don't know, man.
so-
Yeah, that it was just a. Bro, listen, I've as you know, Masam, I want to jump into this, but we're not going to. But it's a wild story, and as we were going through it, it was only getting worse. It already started off as worse as you could possibly imagine, but somehow it just kept getting worse and worse and worse and worse. But yeah, I popped that funny question out there. Yeah, obviously you
Yeah.
wouldn't. Obviously you wouldn't. But
Oh,
if he's cracking
interesting.
jokes, then it's fair game, innit? But I highly
Don't
doubt
think
he's
he would.
cracking jokes. Yeah,
Don't
exactly.
think
I
he
highly
would.
doubt he's cracking jokes.
I don't-
Highly doubt he's
yeah.
cracking jokes.
Yeah.
But no, I think they all got released when they were like
They were a bit
quite
older.
a
They
lot
fought their way
older.
out.
I think
Yeah.
when they were like 18, they did not fight their way out. Actually,
Yeah.
what
Did they not
happened was,
escape?
long story short, one of those daughters was very ill. Joseph took her to the hospital, and then Elizabeth, his daughter, she was basically like somehow after some like time, she's like, take me to the hospital. I'm suffering. I'm ill. Blah blah blah. And this was like 20 plus years into what was going on. It's honestly disgusting. It's so vile. It's so vile. And maybe, Masam, we can come on to the question that, about evil people, or maybe not. But like, yeah, basically, he went to the hospital, and then the doctor who was there like tipped off the police that she was also there, because by that point the police and the doctors started to put 1 and 1 together. And then, yeah, long story short, she was already in public, so she was able to go to the police, or they came to her, and then the rest was managed to get
History.
out and all that stuff. Yeah, unfortunately,
As they say.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Interesting.
So
I heard
pose the
another story.
question.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, carry on. I
I
forgot
was
about your
going to say,
question.
just No, but that was the question. I'm just saying, like, it posed the question, like, where's the line in it?
With the
Or,
Mandem,
like,
there's no lines, bro. Let's be real.
That's what you think.
It's
Come
probably
on,
If
man.
I was Elizabeth Fritzl's son, you're bantering me about my dad being my granddad.
Bruv, you
Only if you banter.
yeah,
you have
exactly.
to open the door.
You have to, yeah. And you would if
Yeah.
you, I mean you wouldn't. It's so
No,
fucked. It's
you
so
wouldn't.
fucked.
You wouldn't.
But you have to
bro.
laugh about your
It's-
problems, bro.
It's true. No, you know
Not-
what? That
not
is
every
true, though.
time.
That is true. But at some point, I would say,
Nah,
probably that
fam.
probably
It all
crosses the line.
depends on
innit?
him. It all depends on
100%,
him. If
100%.
he's open to joking about it himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
If he's
100%.
not, if he's never spoken about it, and you're like,
I'm not
your
cracking
granddad.
jokes.
That's just bullying.
I'm not-
That's just
no, that's
bullying.
no. Honestly, bullying is too soft of a word for doing that, bro. It's too soft of a word.
I mean, that's how
yeah.
Hamza formed his friendships at school.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But anyway, that is it did. Yeah.
There
What's
was
the other
another
question?
question, but we
Yeah.
can't really pose it without
We
going to
can't
the story
really, yeah.
properly.
Oh.
But I can preface it maybe for another conversation, another time. If people want to read up on the story, we can revisit it. But it was basically like, if you know what Josef Fritzl's done and everything that he did, you know, what's more evil, that or like a Stalin or somebody like that who's like
Or Genghis.
or Genghis or Hitler or somebody like that who's like genocidal or murdered a truckload of people and then some, blah blah blah. So like it was actually there was
That's,
quite a lot to the conversation when we were going through it, and yeah, we can't go through it now because you really need to understand the
Mm.
Fritzl story fully to actually get a comprehension of what he is and the things that he said and so on and so forth. Because there was things about him actually not only with his daughter that he did what he did for 20 plus years, but when he got married to his wife and they moved into a house, I believe he moved into his mother's house. Allegedly, so I don't even want to say this because it actually makes me sick to my stomach. But like, apparently, he locked his own mum up in the attic and basically like just killed her, like tortured her and killed her and stuff like that as well. So it's wild, bro. That's not even the tip of the iceberg. That's the tip of the iceberg with the stuff that he did. So it's a good question to come back to. I think personally, it's a really, really good debate. So maybe we'll read up on it and the next long episode we do, or maybe a separate bite, or we can do a deep topic on that because I'm telling you, it's a bloody good conversation.
Yeah,
Cool.
100%. Because it
Cool,
opens
let's
up
do it.
the doorway
Morality,
into
yeah.
like intimacy makes evil actions more incriminating, right? But yeah, we will save that topic because it is actually connected to another topic I had about who has the most KD in human history.
Yeah, that's up there.
So we will.
That's
circle
a good
back.
question. That's a good TikTok.
Yeah, we will. So we'll
Yeah,
The
circle
question
back
is,
into
who
that.
in history has a negative KD? That's the real.
Me, remember? I said. Did you forget the segment?
You've killed ants.
Yeah, evidently.
Yeah, it's true.
You've died more than once, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Deathloop.
Yeah, my guy's playing too many video games.
No.
But
Madness.
yeah.
What's
Oh,
AJ
God.
saying?
Yeah, some predictions. Quick fire. AJ came in overweight. Apparently, it looked trash.
Is
but I
it?
think Joshua, but he still won. But apparently, it looked awful. So there's that. UFC Israel Adesanya versus Alex Pereira. Fourth
week.
fight. Israel's 3 down, 2 in kickboxing, 1 in MMA. What's the prediction? Masam, Harshu, quick fire because I know Jay don't have a clue what we're talking about.
Got to back to style bend, even though he's flipping cringe, man.
4-0 down. You think you still back him?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Because
Same.
this is it. If he
This is-
loses,
yeah.
if he loses it, this is
He's
it.
done.
He's done. So, you know what they say: champions against the wall. Back to champion,
He's
I
not a champ
agree.
there.
but champion
No, I'm joking.
mentality. And
Yeah. He had him rocked. He nearly had him out. He was just too afraid to get in the pocket and finish the fight off. So 50-50. I only see I'm going to fence it this as much as possible. I don't know.
You
I
fence
don't
it
know.
every fight, bro.
But I'm interested to see
You
how
fence
Alex
it
Pereira
every
comes in.
fight.
I'm fine. You know what? Pereira, come on.
Wow,
There you go.
interesting.
Finally.
Knockout style bender. Put
We know
him
that
in,
means
in the death
He
note,
loses
bruv.
then. He loses then.
Come on.
Cool.
Come on.
And now the more important fight card, WrestleMania 39, goes to Holy
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania.
Logan Paul's there, mate.
Jay, should we sign out?
I wanted to sign out an hour and a half ago.
Brother, listen, you talked about aviation, yeah? Okay, you can confirm a little WrestleMania chat, bro.
Logan Paul, bro. Logan Paul. Jay,
I
have you
got
seen
everyone
any of the things-
involved, didn't I?
True. Wait, Jay, have you seen what Logan's been doing in wrestling? Have you seen any of his his stuff?
Nah, I only saw. I saw him when he
GoPro.
like was on the ropes, and then they both jumped and smacked. That was kinda
Ricochet,
sick.
the Royal Rumble.
Okay, jeez,
Logan is
Jay.
phenomenal. Logan is phenomenal. So he's against one of like a really good wrestler this WrestleMania. So I'm sure they've got something planned for an epic moment, which you'll probably see all over your socials soon enough. But I think tonight actually, I think it's just kicked off
it's
the
just
show.
started,
So
yeah.
yeah, so yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
What, the fight's
That's-
happening now?
Well,
It
the
started,
main the show,
yeah.
the show started.
Show, yeah, the thing.
Yeah. In fact, real quick, last thing before we move on, I saw like a video of troops, AFC TV troops, right? You know the troops, right?
Yeah.
Troops meeting with Kurt Angle at the WrestleMania 39 set, and it's the weirdest worlds combined, honestly.
You suck. Great. All right. What's the time? Because I was even here for the first. I don't even know how much I missed.
We're on
You only
an hour
missed,
and
like-
37.
Yeah.
Jesus,
But
we're
obviously-
way over, bro.
The first bit is just us chatting shit. So
Yeah,
you know.
I wonder how
reckon
much I
we
got
cut
mocked.
20 minutes.
nothing, bro. We could cut that first 20 minutes. Honestly, it was dry. I'll be stuck. I want to listen. If first of all, guys, leave a comment. If you make it this far, leave a comment.
Yeah.
Let's
No
see.
comments on the YouTube video so far.
Yeah, leave a comment. Leave a
It's just
comment. If
us,
you make
you
it this far, yeah, it's just us. If you make it this far,
How many unique
Leave a
accounts are
comment.
watching the video, bro?
Show some love.
leave a comment. Drop
Like
your top
4?
5 of anything, bro.
Yeah. Show some
Top
love,
5
man.
plants, bro.
Come on.
Yeah,
Should we sign off? Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
please.
bro.
All right. Thank you for listening to another shit. I feel like we're saying this over and over again, but thank you for listening to another shit episode of Atypical. We hope you listen to another one in the future, and hopefully it won't be a shit today. Keep liking, keep subscribing, keep sharing the word at
Keep
the Atypical
subscribing.
Podcast.
Keep
Uh,
subscribing, bro. Subscribe multiple times at the same account.
Twice, bro. do
Please,
twice.
please. At
Honestly.
this point, we'll get a notification. I'll feel happy. But yeah, let us know what you think in the comments down below, and we'll see you soon in a bit.